for joining us for Session 9 of Pirates of Dark Water, a Cypher system actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org, Pirates of Dark Water, and to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. I actually got it this time. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, hi everyone. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Vixie Bell, and I'm your friendly neighborhood GM here on the Happy Jacks Network today, and we are going to be playing Pirates of Dark Water. But I'm just the GM. I play everyone and everything else, to quote the great Brennan Lee Mulligan. I cannot tell the story alone. I have to do it with this. I get to have the privilege of doing it with this wonderful table of players. We are missing Sam today. We miss you, Sam. Love you. Hope you are excelling wherever you are today. But that leaves the rest of our table who are going to take some time to introduce themselves to you, starting with the fabulous, the wonderful cat trainer over here, person in red, Pooja.
Hi, I'm Pooja. I don't use pronouns, and I am playing Zer, he, they, a furious, learned ecomancer who controls beasts.
Fantastic. I can't wait. There's going to be some stuff for Zer today. And next, we have the other person in red who has so much main character energy, the fabulous Lloyd. Do you want to tell us a little about yourself and your character?
As a double check, I wasn't muted first. Hi, everyone. I'm Lloyd. I am playing Ari, a princess who is for the first time taking charge of her own destiny instead of letting others lead it to it.
Ooh. And I love that. Yes. Let's grab our own destiny by the horns. Just like Ariel, who's 16 and an adult. Anyway.
I mean, lifespans were real short.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Moving right along to our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Courtney. Do you want to tell us a little about yourself and your character?
Hi, I'm Courtney, she, her, and I play Osmond, who's a dishonorable pirate who likes to get into places she probably shouldn't be. And she's here to remind you that you're watching a kid's cartoon.
Very important.
Yes.
And last but not least today, the wonderful, the serious-minded, the kata in the morning doing, Joe.
Yes. Hi. I.
That's what you're
Flashback of last week.
Into the podcast.
Tune in for last week's episode to find out why I'm laughing. Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm playing Komu. He is the grizzled old veteran warrior who needs no weapon, strikes like stone, and flows like water.
Ooh. And that's everybody at our table today. Now I get to give you the TikTok recap. Episode summary from last week's episode, minus the thing Joe told you about. You are going to have to go back to the podcast over on happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water to find out what happened. And if you're just joining us, this is episode 9 of the series, so I invite you to listen to the rest because they're all very fun. Last time on the Pirates of Dark Water, the Aurora was out in the open sea. Newly surfaced. We left the Aurora newly surfaced after visiting the underwater kingdom of Volta Mary, where they discovered secrets about the Dark Dweller that had been buried for thousands of years, thanks to an old oath between Queen Diamine and the Espers, who are the telepathic keepers of the history of Myr. Ari was having a no good, very bad day in Volta Mary, but everyone else was also having a no good, very bad day. I believe Ozzy almost died a death by kittens, which was a good time.
Good way to go.
By sea lion kittens, that is.
Best way to go.
Yes. But yeah, and then after narrowly escaping the sea lions, they were able to get an ancient text that belonged to the oracle Delphin, ancestor to the Espers and diviner during the ancient times where magic ruled Myr. Ari was able to get that tome, and the Aurora was returned to the surface just as the Dagron's Maw had passed overhead. In addition to that, each and every one of you were able to observe the Leviathan that was hunting the Dagron's maw. Now the Aurora races to catch up to intercept that very ship before it can reach the island of the Espers. Ari, you and your crew have decided that you are going to face off with the crew of the Dagron's Maw, including the dreaded Koa Nui, a dark disciple, and your enemy, Brother Blackheart, so that you can save your siblings, Jenna and Kadan, from becoming pawns in the Dark Dwellers game. And that is where we will begin today's episode. Well, actually, because I've done this every episode, we have to begin with a little bit of a prologue. So start thinking about what you want to do, because we'll get to you guys in a minute. But yes, so in our prologue, we actually go away from you and we show a wide shot of Octopon, the Jewel of Myrrh, and within the throne room of the castle that sits upon a hill in Octopon, we see King Ren pacing, his brow furrowed with worry. Tula watches him, her own face tense. The King of Octopon drops into a chair, his head in his hands. How could I have been so foolish? Tula reaches out to comfort him. You are not a fool, Ren. Kadan, Jenna, and Ari have made their own choices. And Ren looks up at Tula, his eyes growing hard and angry. Ari shouldn't even be out there. If you hadn't meddled, she'd be safe here in the palace with me and you. She wouldn't be sailing with convicted prisoners, and she wouldn't be rushing headlong into danger to save her siblings. And Tula frowns. And you sailed off with two strangers you barely knew. Oh, mighty King of Octopon, and you even married one of them. She folds her arms over her chest. Jenna and Kadan's best chance is with their younger sister and her crew. At least according to the reports we've received from the Esper. Tula stands up, walking away from Ren and walking out towards the balcony of the throne room. The wind catches her hair slightly as she stares out into the sea, hiding her growing worry for her children from her husband. Ren follows, a weary sigh escaping his lips. Sophie is with her. The Stormborns are just as worried as we are, but they've placed their faith in us and in Sophie's strength, Tula says softly. We've also sent for help, although we're not sure if they will reach them in time. Tula turns to Ren, placing her hand on his chest. We've done everything we can. All we can do now is have faith that they will persevere and return to us. Ren places his hand over hers, and the pair look out toward the ocean. The camera pulls away and returns us to the deck of the Aurora, where preparations to board the Dagron's Maw are underway. And what are you guys doing to prepare?
Aside from screaming and panicking.
Running left and right, it's fine. I'm sure Niddler's also doing that with you. Like, you and Niddler are just doing that together. Like, Niddler's like, ah!
No, I think that's more Niddler, because, normally, yes, but I think Ozzy actually knows how to sail, so she's like, all right, time to batten down the hatches and hoist the thingamabob.
Hoist the sails.
Look, yeah, sure, Courtney doesn't know the terminology. But
it's okay.
Ozzy does.
If we shift the boat into fifth gear.
Yeah.
That's what the brindle is for, okay?
Guys, let's reverse the polarity.
Oh my god.
Oh.
We're doing great.
We can't go full.
Boats.
We can't go full ludicrous speed.
Otherwise, we'll go to plaid. We can't have that.
Okay, well, nobody here is hitting the nos. We're fine. Nobody's hitting the nos.
About that.
Oh, no.
Okay. Because I'm going to hit the nos. All right. So I got everyone to go, okay, everyone. So can we go over the plan one more time to make sure I've not made a horrible mistake?
Yes.
Probably for the best.
All right.
Pardon me.
Sorry, my words just got lost in my mouth. Yeah. Zia, we're gonna get close enough for you to talk to Leviathan, and you're gonna convince Leviathan to go full on assault on the ship. While this is happening, the rest of us are gonna get close enough to stage a rescue attack to get both my sister and my brother and anything else of value off that ship onto ours. When certain things are fine, and you've had your big Blackheart fight, and we've also beaten up that Dark Disciple, and we think we probably should run, we can hightail it out there. But if we can take them out, we take them out on the spot. Is that good?
What about the other people on the ship? The rest of the crew?
Well, we're gonna. This is one of those deal with it as we go along. We're hoping the Leviathan will be a problem enough that they can't be dealing with both us and the Leviathan at the same time. Which brings us to what everyone's job is going to be.
Okay.
Ozzy,
Yes.
Ozzy, I
Yes.
need you to be responsible for going down there and getting my sister and my brother out.
You don't want me steering the ship while Sophie's off fighting?
That's a good point. Sophie's off fighting. Yeah, you steer the ship. Never mind. Ignore what I said. The plan involved Sophie, and Sophie's not here. So that's all good. Komu, Blackheart is yours. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna deal with him the best you can. And I believe in you. You've totally got this.
Understood, Highness.
Zia, you're probably gonna have to deal with the Dark Disciple, because when he realizes that Leviathan is being controlled, he will probably know it's ectomancy nonsense, and you're gonna have to deal with it on your side.
Ecomancy. It's actually-
Ecomancy.
Whatever it's called.
Dude, great.
Who's left on the ship? Nidla, eye out for the other bird creature. Make sure it doesn't get you. Aha! Nidla, you have a special job. I'll give you your job in 1 second, let you know what that's about.
Okay.
Your Highness,
Cassandra?
one question.
Yes?
Koanui is a dark disciple. She wields the dark water. We have artifacts in our possession that can protect our crew. Would it be wise for us to distribute those artifacts?
I was about to get to that.
My
Because
Yeah,
apologies.
me
there's
too.
just
Me too.
enough
Yeah, same idea.
See, I know. There's just enough artifacts for us to go around that things be fine. Nidla, you're flying in. Take the invisibility cloak so that bird doesn't see you.
Right. Question.
Mhm.
What if the artifacts are taken from us?
Don't let that happen.
Just don't let okay.
Don't let that happen. No matter what happens, do not lose the cloak.
Okay. I'm sure I
Excellent.
can. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Komu, Blackheart's gonna be fighting with some really snazzy Dark Disciple things powering him up. So you need exactly the same thing on your side. Take the chalice.
Are you certain of this?
I have never been more certain about anything in my life like I am right now. We got these treasures together. Let's use them together.
I'll see it done.
Zaire, you're going to be going up against a Dark Disciple, and Dark Water is the strongest weapon. So you should take the shield.
And what are you taking?
I've got a compass.
And
And
where are you going?
What's the?
I'm think of me like more of a loose cannon, messing things up and making things bad for everyone.
Ari, maybe you should take the shield.
Yeah.
No.
You're
I am
kind
not
of the
taking the
princess of
shield.
Octopon if something happens to.
If something happens to me, there are two other worthy people in Octopon, the Princess and Prince of Octopon on that ship. Get them out first. I'll be fine.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I sailed with your sister. Worthy is not the word I would use.
Okay, so we all have our problems. Let's not worry about it right now. The shield is better with you than me. Besides, I've got the compass. Worst comes to worst, I'll find my way out of it. Which brings me to, I'm really sorry, Ozzy. I don't think I have an item for you.
That's okay. I have Dwayne by my side, and that's all I need.
I fight Dwayne!
Oh,
I think that Ozzy should keep the shield because the dark water that is all around this ship is powered by our shield is powered by this shield.
That is true. That part of the reason the dark water stayed away from the aurora is because of
Because
the
the shield's
shield's
on you?
power.
Okay.
Well,
How big is the shield?
yeah,
Think
I'm assuming it's like a
It's a standard tower shield,
yeah.
like probably slightly smaller than a typical tower
So it's
shield because
probably
that's
And
good
you can
design.
use it as a
So-
literal shield.
It's just
Yeah.
gonna have to like sit on her back and just drag
Like,
her around.
I'll be fine.
You're just a turtle. Like
Basically.
we can change it to something else, but like
No, it's
for me,
funny this
shield is
way.
literally like, hey, look, it's a tower shield.
No,
The
it's funny.
thing that keeps ballista weapons from attacking you. So
But no, it's
But,
fantastic because
yeah.
then you can set it up like so you're at the helm
Mhm.
and
It's on my
then
back. Like a
and then
turtle.
it's on
Yeah.
your back and it's just like
Yep.
Yes, I'm here for it.
fantastic. I love that, especially
I
'cause,
I
you know,
wouldn't. I'll even take a speed penalty for movements. So it's so heavy.
okay.
So the problem here comes up with you, Zia. It means that you're going to have to fight the Dark Disciple without any protection.
I'll be fine.
Sayer,
Okay.
would you like to take Dwayne with you?
You know, I think that you could use Dwayne here.
That's true. He
More
is
than
my
I-
emotional support rock. I love you,
Yes,
Dwayne.
are.
I believe
We're about to
Zare should
enter
take the
emotional
chalice.
times.
Yes.
I would not want to
I-
separate you and Dwayne during these emotional times.
I'll take Dwayne.
Cassandra clears her throat. And what about me, Ari? What do you want me to do?
Cassandra, can you do that thing where you communicate with everyone in my head, but with everyone?
I can try.
Because if you can let us all know what each other are doing and relay messages, we can probably coordinate a lot better.
Okay. I think I can. Let me try now. And in turn, Cassandra pings each and every one of you. I want to make this fun because I'm just a little tiny bit evil. So I would like all of you to roll an intellect roll
Oh, no.
and to see if you guys feel the ping. And the difficulty level on this is not going to be super high, but you know, I can make it not super high and your dice will be like, no, still. This is a level 3, so it's 9 or better.
see
You know
what
what? Just to be safe, because we're going into dangerous territory.
Ari,
I'll-
you don't have to roll. You
Oh,
are
get wrecked!
she's already inside your head. So
Oh.
you're good.
What does it mean if I rolled a 1?
Momu, you feel nothing
Okay.
at all.
I feel
It's
abandoned.
literally Cassandra looks at you and she's like, it's like talking to Dwayne. Oh dear.
I rolled an 11.
Fantastic. So you
That's
immediately
awesome.
feel the ping. You feel this very gentle, very soft, almost like, you know how someone's reaching out to touch you to see if you're there? That's what you feel. And you can feel Cassandra's very gentle presence because she's girlfriend is a spellcaster, not a fighter. So she is very, you know, soft and femme. So not that being soft and femme precludes you from being a fighter. She's just a very gentle person in overall. But yeah, so that's what you feel. What did Ozzy roll?
An 8.
Ozzy, you
she's the
feel
smart
the
one.
rise, like you know how you feel before that moment before you release a fart and everything kind of bubbles to the surface.
I'm like,
You feel that, and then nothing happens. It's like, oh no.
Hmm.
So
nah, maybe I
Sandra's
just need a fart.
you just think you have gas. So you feel that's what you feel, and Cassandra looks to you, Ari, and says, well, "I can feel Zaire, but not Ozzy, and definitely not Komu."
Well, we'll play it by ear. It's still having two connections, but having none.
Yes, of course. Do you want me to tell the Espers anything? We are going to our island, after all.
Are we going to be close enough for them to help?
I don't know. I don't think so. We're still
Would they,
at least
even
a
if we
few
were
days
close
out.
enough, would they actually help?
Then just let them know. We'll work it out.
Well, I will.
Power.
Talos is the elder, and, well, if he knows that one of the heirs of Octopon, or, well, in this case, most of the heirs of all of them, all of the
All
heirs
of
of
us, yes.
Octopon are sort of on their way, I'm sure he would do something.
All right, then. Let them know.
Oh, all right. And that is Cassandra. And I think that is everybody on the ship, except for Sophie, which it is presumed that Sophie is going to be joining you and Komu as additional
Backup.
backup. Okay, so I'm going to change it up. Get ready, everybody. Because
Okay.
I've been
quick
threatening to
question.
knock Sophie unconscious this entire time.
One point.
Uh,
One point.
Okay. Yes.
Zare, I believe you should take the chalice.
For what?
Koa wields the dark water. Blackheart is only bolstered by it.
Look. Just trust me when I say I'll be fine.
I do trust you. I don't trust the dark water.
We all have things that we've brought to this ship together. And it's hard. It's hard to talk to people about things that you've had for a long time. Emotions. Or for Kreld eaters.
I need that on a shirt, actually.
Just take the damn chalice. Who knows? You might be able to, go save Ari with it.
Everyone looks at Ari.
I'll be fine.
Sure you will.
You
Sophie,
remind me of myself. A younger version of me. One of the lessons that came only with time was that the anger is a poison I hoped another would suffer, but only made me weaker.
Komu, you haven't begun to see anger yet.
I'll be watching.
Blackheart. Watch Blackheart.
Ari, you feel the Aurora's uncertainty. It manifests as sort of an anxiety. Because again, the Aurora doesn't communicate using words, it's usually feelings. So you feel the Aurora's anxiety. It is uncertain about what you would like to do.
Before we start, I will take a moment, just go to the Aurora and be like, okay, listen, I get it. It's scary out there. We're going up against Darkwater. You don't want to be in your Darkwater. No one wants to be against Darkwater. But if we don't do this now, we're going to have to deal with Darkwater and them for the rest of the trip on the waters. Maybe forever if we don't stop it here. I kind of need you to step up. And yes.
You feel something like it's making a connection, and you suddenly see in your mind an image of another ship similar to the Aurora.
Oh.
A ship called the Wraith. It is asking you if you want it to be like the Wraith. In the same way that you would ask yourself if you're trying to be like your father.
I don't want you to be something you don't want to be. But I do want you to be brave. And you don't need to be the Wraith to do that. Besides, why would you want to be my dad's crummy old ship?
The Aurora responds with, you feel that like sort of champagne bubble sort of laughter that is
Mhm.
characteristic of when the Aurora finds something amusing.
Mhm.
And then all around you guys, you see a sudden mist begin to rise and cover the ship. If you are trying now, stealth tasks are eased by 1. This is one of the Aurora's abilities. It is the mist making ability.
Oh, so it's a good thing. Never mind.
Yes, it is a good thing. The Aurora is now harder to see. I mean, you are approaching the Dagron's Maw, so if they are looking for you, it will be harder for them to spot you. If you are basically, because I don't roll in this game, you guys do. When you are rolling for stealth or to be whether or not you're being seen, you can ease that by 1 mechanically. So yeah, and that is what happens as you communicate with the Aurora, and you get the sense, like you feel that it is with you. It is aligned with you. It is going to do its best to accomplish the goals that you have expressed to the Aurora.
I'll turn to us and be like, all right, the Aurora's ready. I probably should explain this bit, but it's honestly too complicated. Everybody ready to go?
Why you gotta be so complicated? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway. But yeah, so I think let's do classic Saturday morning cartoon. Let's go around the table. And what does everyone do to like kind of in that good talk sort of way? Do y'all do the Breakfast Club jump? What do you want to do? Because the camera's gonna pan to each of you. So.
Aye, princess.
Great.
Zara is standing like classic, very large, very broad-legged stance, hands on hips, like one hand holding this iconic sword. It is time
Yay.
for a reckoning.
Okay. Komu.
This is the first time Komu's wearing an actual outfit rather than like just variations of his prison uniform.
Okay.
We see him in like boiled leather. He's got like a almost like a modern day like leather jacket, but not modern day leather jacket. But that's the vibe. Like this is him going into like a bar fight. Like
Okay.
he's strapped in and he's ready to
A
rock.
bar fight fit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And Ari stands there looking at the crew, folds her hands, goes, yeah, close enough. And then they put a hand forward to like do the group hand in so we can go yay together. Like,
Yeah.
come on, all in.
Oh, Ozzy's so in on that. Oh.
Komu?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right in.
And I think that what actually happens is that Dova puts her paw in first, and Zare's like, "Well, fine."
And I think Nidler puts his hand there, and Cassandra has no idea what's happening, but very gently puts her hand on top as well.
Go Team Princess! Let's go get the ship back.
Yay! Okay. I was sorry. I said I was going to change it up because I was threatening to knock out Sophie, so I didn't have to role play, and I found another way to not knock Sophie out.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna say here is Sophie will be joining you when you choose to attack the pirates, and Sophie will give you a level of ease, basically.
Yeah.
So if Sophie is with you, so you need to decide who Sophie is with, whether it's with Ari or with Komu, and you will get a level of ease. If it is Komu, I know you have a compelled duel with someone because somebody's got to take a. You owe someone a beating. So in that instance, you're gonna tell Sophie to go find Ari, or to you'll basically lose that ease. However you want to do it, or I can knock Sophie out.
Plot.
Yeah, right. Or Sophie, get back to the ship in case the ship happens to be in danger. just in case.
Can I suggest an alternate
Sure.
plan? Is that Sophie steers the ship
Sophie
and
can
Ozzy
also
comes to
steer the
fight with
ship.
us?
It's true.
Yeah.
I wanted to suggest that as well, but I didn't want to step on Courtney if Courtney wanted to join the battle. And
No,
actually
it's fine. My thought was like, oh, well, if Sophie would want to fight because she's a brawler, hence why,
Yes.
etc.
But
So no,
yeah,
it's fine,
but with
whatever.
Sam not being here, it feels weird to like leave you on the ship.
Well, we're
I'm
Someone
sure-
has to
Well,
protect Cassandra anyway, because Cassandra is one of your most precious assets. So you might as well leave the brawler, like the person who,
Yeah,
someone who can,
get the NPCs together.
yeah,
Basically.
Makes Pixie's life easier to not have to go back and forth between scenes.
Either way it works for me because either you guys get a level of ease, this becomes easier for you, or the ship. I'm just rolling for the ship, and I only or you guys are rolling for the ship, and I have to worry about Sophie, and then Sam doesn't have to get mad at me if something happens to Sophie. Yay! This is why I knock people out. Easiest thing to do, knock them out. Then you don't have to worry about them. They just miraculously Deus Ex Machina their unconscious self to the next episode. Anyway, so plans are made. Sophie has a conversation with you, Ozzy, and what does that conversation look like when she asks you to go onto the ship? Like, how would she convince you to join the ship instead of stay on?
I don't know. I feel like that's something that I'd have to role play with Sam. But I think eventually it all comes down to Sophie just towering over,
Sure,
or just being like,
you're gonna do it.
with them.
Yes,
I'm bigger than you. You're going with them.
fantastic.
Okay, Sophie.
And look,
All right.
is there any hidden treasures on that ship?
Oh, yeah. I get to take whatever I find, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And cause as much havoc as you can on the way.
Yeah, you know just what to say to a lady.
And as you say that, all of you hear the high-pitched wail of a flare as it flies up from the Dagron's maw and kind of explodes. They are giving away their position,
Yeah.
but
Why?
What are they signaling?
exactly.
We'll be done in trouble.
To whom?
Once that picture
exactly?
gets me, let's go.
So you sail towards the Dagron's Maw. We are going to do some rolls about this. Both the Dagron's Maw and the Aurora has stat blocks. So should we engage in ship battles, there are things to roll about. Yay! But yeah. So let's go ahead and roll for the ship. Ari, I'm going to ask you to make this roll since Sophie is not here, to see if the ship can successfully sneak up on the Dagron's Maw and give you guys, the ability to board.
Ship stats, right?
Yes, you can. The ship stats. So you do have a level of ease because you're sneaking up on the Dagron's Maw, and the Dagron's Maw itself is, I think they're for this task. You're not trying to permeate its hull because there's the level that's on both of those ships is pertinent to how much damage they can take before they sink. We're going to say that this task is a level 5. So you want to hit, we're starting at a target number of a 15.
They get
To whether or
one
not-
free ease because of mist making.
Yes. So 4 becomes a level 4, which means you have to roll a 12 or better. And
Would you say this action is small and fast? Because we're missed it, so we just move as fast as we can without worrying about speed, right?
So you're easing your. It's true. You kind of are small and fast, so you can do this quickly. I'll allow it.
I'm also trained
So
in stealth. I don't know if that can I stealth the
We'll apply it. That's the 3rd level of ease
Sure.
right there. So you've gone from a 12 to a 9 to a 6.
Nice.
Like
Or sorry,
It's
it's 9. It's a 9 because we started at 15, right? Then we went
15,
to a
yeah.
12, then a 9. No, actually, yeah, 6. We'll do 6. That's fine.
Which is pretty good.
Nice.
I would
Worst case
11
scenario,
with
I can't count. Oh no, I'm not the wrong person. What a
it.
shame.
I'm hoping it is a 9 because I rolled an 11.
Nice.
Yay! Either way, you
Yay.
beat it. So, woo! You are able to successfully sneak up on the massive ship that is the Dagron's Maw. And as you, there are several things that are happening here as you, because I assume you guys are taking note of anything that's happening, and you're now within earshot of things that are going on with the ship. So what I would like everyone to do here is make me an intellect roll. This is going to be a 12 or better, level 4, to see what you are able to observe as you take stock of your environment.
Okay.
How can one apply effort and or edge?
So remember, edge is your discount coupon. If something
Okay.
costs
Oh,
a certain amount,
Someday
that
I'll do
removes
this.
that cost.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They both start with an E, and it confuses me too. So it takes me a while. Effort is the thing you apply to ease something a level. Period.
Okay. Then I will spend an effort. Because why not?
Okay, so you will only have to roll a 9 or better. Does anyone else have anything that can assist them and ease this task?
This is okay. So I'm hindered in perception, so that would make it one step harder.
Yeah, so
So
you
that's
get to
a
roll
15.
Yay!
And then, so I'm gonna spend an int to make it a 12.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it looks like that's about all I can do with that. I was like,
Well,
maybe I
see-
have a thing. I don't have
No.
a thing.
Okay. Ari, do you
man.
have anything else? Or Komu, what about you? Do you guys have anything
I'm
that can
gonna
help ease?
spend an effort. I'm gonna spend my intellect to
Okay.
effortfully do this.
So 9 for
Yeah.
you. Ari?
It doesn't matter what I did. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ari,
So I am not
you
helping.
are what is distracting you? What is keeping you from paying attention to
I am
what's
so
going on the
focused.
Dagron's Maw?
I am so focused on finding the Leviathan. My head is just down, looking at the water, just trying to see it before we have to worry about it. Because we can see it, we can use it. I'm just like, where the hell is it?
I would like to build upon that, and as you look into the depths, you very much have an experience of when you look into the void, it sometimes looks back,
Ugh.
and you feel something looking back at you, and it feels heavy and icky. Something is present here that is repellent to you. Like, it repels you. You're like, ooh, I don't want that. Like, don't touch that. Don't get near that, you know? But yeah, and then you're going to be not okay. It's going to continue to get worse. So you're fine. Yay. No stat. And I don't mean like mechanically. I'm just foreshadowing. Anyway, so what did everyone else roll?
Ozzy got a
16.
Me too.
Ozzy got a 16.
Twinsies.
Twinsies. So both of you got 16s. We're going to resolve you later. Komu, what did you roll?
9 on the dot.
9 on the dot. Okay, so you on a 9 are able to hear the operations. You know that there are multiple sailors on deck, and
Yeah.
you can hear, like, you can assume that there's at least enough to for the ship to function.
Okay.
And what you hear is, take the 2 siblings to the lower decks. And you can hear the sounds of Kadan and Jenna protesting. And you could, especially Jenna. Jenna's not happy. Jenna's very much like, like when you're trying to give a cat a bath and it's making that's Jenna right now, but like with words. And she's like, you can't do this to me. I'm a princess of Octopon. I contracted you. I paid you. What are you doing? And you hear the low grumble of Brother Blackheart and says, you contracted with pirates, lass. This is what we call a mutiny. Besides, our buyer is gonna give such a good price for you. Alive. But he'll also give a good price for your head if you keep talking. And Jenna shuts up after that. And you hear the thunk of some of bodies being thrown below decks. Handled pretty roughly.
Let the bodies hit the decks. Let the bodies hit the decks.
My 2 16s.
Yes.
So both of you feel this in varying degrees. Ozzy, you feel something that reminds you of your days on the Maelstrom. That sort of dark, heavy vibe that seemed to permeate the ship. And Zaire, you feel a more intense version of that. Somewhere between Ari looking at the abyss and it looking back, and what Ozzy is feeling is what you feel.
Ozzy's just hissing like a cat.
Yeah. And when
and I think like the counterpoint to Ozzy's hissing is like this like low growl coming from Zaire and Dova.
Fantastic. And as you both look up, you glimpse through Koa holding a dark pearl. She is by herself, or they are by themselves, and they appear to be staring deeply into this pearl. Sometimes their lips move, sometimes they don't. All you know is that what you're feeling seems to be strongest there at that point.
Close are we to them?
The Dagron's maw is huge, so you are going to have to climb to get to them. It's not like...
No, I just need to know how close is that pearl to Ozzy right now?
That is, it's not that close. It is pretty far.
Well,
Target acquired.
My attractor has a very long range.
What's the range on your attractor?
Very long range. Well, it says if the Cypher level is 8 or higher. I don't know how Cypher levels work.
So the Cypher level is actually... So Koa is a level 8. So I think that does meet the requirement, if that's correct.
Yeah, but all my Cyphers say level 1, and I don't know if that's just something that does that level up as I tier up or no?
The level of the Cypher is determined by the roll of a die.
Oh, okay.
So did you roll a d6?
Not yet, but I can. I have. Okay. I'm just bringing this up now. I'm like, oh, a shiny. Ozzy wants that. Attractor ray. Let's see what happens.
Yes. Okay. Well, read to me what it says for your attractor ray.
It says, one unanchored item your size or smaller within long range, very long range if Cypher level is 8 or higher, is drawn immediately to the device. This takes 1 round. The item has no momentum when it arrives in the form of a small handheld device.
Okay. So I believe that's referencing the Cypher itself. So your Cypher has to be an 8 or higher.
Okay.
Does it tell you what you need to roll to determine your Cypher level? Because usually it's a d6. Sometimes it'll be more than that.
Nothing says there's nothing about wait. Hang on. Let's gas pistol. No, there's nothing about rolling. So GM's call.
Let me actually whip out the book because sometimes the book can
whatever you think is fair.
Yes. Just because I don't want to say something and then have it be not the right thing. So because this is mechanics, and we all love mechanics here. All right, where did you go?
Do we though?
Do we though?
I kind of like mechanics actually. Just to let you know, I love mechanics. I like mechanics.
I know you like mechanics, Lloyd. I can see it every time you try to break the game. No, it's fine. I actually love the challenge. All right, Cyphers 377. Blah blah blah. Cypher limits, settle ciphers. And I know you have a limited use on a Cypher. There we go. All ciphers have a level and effect. The level sometimes determines an aspect of the cipher's power. We know that. The way the level works with any object. The level entry for a cipher is usually a die roll, sometimes with a modifier such as 1d6 or 1d6 plus 4. So the GM can roll to determine the cipher's level or can allow the player to roll when they receive the cipher. So let's go ahead and do that right now. It's odd to me that it wouldn't. Oh, wait, I forgot. I lost the d6 from the set the other day. My cat might have eaten it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, it fell on the floor and I never saw it again. I still haven't seen it, so I don't know where it is. Yay. That's a d6. Okay.
I can also just roll for you.
Oh, that would also be great.
Yeah, let me just roll a d6.
Go ahead and roll me a d6. I don't...
A 3.
Okay, so it is a level 3 cipher.
Okay.
And so just make sure you note that down.
Okay.
And
I'll have to do that with my other ciphers too.
Yes, you'll want to do that with your other ciphers so we know what level they are.
So I should just roll a d6 for all of them? It's
Unless it says somewhere that you get a plus something
Mhm.
on it. That's what I was trying to determine, but I don't want to take too
Gotcha.
too
I
much of our
didn't
time.
see anything like that on any of my ciphers. The only one I
Okay.
roll for is the toolkit, the little bomb thing, because it's
Okay.
random what kind of thing it
Okay.
has. Anyway, okay, so it's a level 3.
Okay, so you can attempt that with a level 3
Sure.
if you would like. And
Yeah.
then
why not?
the pearl
Uh-huh.
is pretty high level. Cypher
Mhm.
that's got some. I don't know if you know this, but it maybe potentially could be associated with dark water. I know.
I'm just
I
huge
know.
fan. I'm like,
Spoilers.
Shiny, look too
Spoilers, darling. But anyway, so if you were going to try to fire it, that is fine.
yeah, why not?
All right.
I'm okay if this fails.
Come
Yeah.
on, Ozzy.
No, give it a
Come
shot. Why not?
on.
What
Ozzy.
do I?
I'm
what
trying
do I
to.
roll?
What I'm trying to do is figure out how to rule it because I
Gotcha.
know this is going to be an attack. This is going to be an attack roll. So I am going to
Mhm.
let you roll the target number on this. Koa herself is a level 8. I'm going to say the pearl is pretty high too. It's like
Okay,
level
too.
6. So you're trying to beat an 18.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And your cipher, but I will say your cipher eases it by a level, so
Okay.
it'll be a 15 instead.
and I'm guessing my power shifts. Does that do anything?
What are your which power shift would you like
I have
to use, and what does it do?
Well, I have all 3. So Prodigy power shift. Give up a lower tier ability to get a. Oh, that's for an ability. All right.
Okay.
Never mind. That's not for a cipher. Wait, Savant power
Okay.
shift. 2 specific skills. Nah.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't think it is.
Okay. Let's give it a
Mhm.
shot.
Okay.
See what happens.
Let's just see how the dice roll. Here we go.
Never know.
We get a 17.
Oh, just missed by 1. So
So you see the little I imagine the little green rings that shoot up you.
Yes.
You.
tell me describe what that looks like to me. What your
I think
attack
it's just
looks
a little wrist cuff with a little underneath with a little beam, so
Mhm.
it would kind of come into her hand. So she'd reach out and she'd activate it, and you'd see the green rings go shoom 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 towards the camera, and then it tries to go to the pearl, and it feels a little tug on it.
The pearl.
Oh, that's so cool.
So you fire off your little beam, and the pearl shifts ever so slightly in Koa's hands, but doesn't go any further.
And rock.
Koa turns their head in a natural way.
Ugh,
They are blindfolded,
of course.
but they seem to be looking directly at you.
Hi.
The water around you begins to turn black, and if it wasn't for the objects on the Aurora, you would already be swallowed up as Koa yells that there are enemies about. You have now given away your position.
Whoops.
And we are entering combat. Yay!
We're going to enter combat.
I think that well, if they know that there are enemies about, this is as good a time as any. More enemies than you think. And I unhook the horn from the side of my belt and raise it to my lips and just blow a resounding, echoing note.
So, a couple things happen here. One, we are going to roll to see how strongly this affects the creatures around you. And I'll explain what this item does in a minute. I know, we've been sitting on this one for a while. But so I want you to roll for that. This is not going to be a high roll because this is a magical item that you possess. So I'm going to say that this is a level 3. You have to roll a 9 or better.
Okay, and I have magic training,
which will lower it to a 6. Ari, your compass immediately goes bright blue and pings this horn.
Whoa. Oh.
Now what?
Oh.
As Zaire blows it.
There is a treasure of myrrh.
Obviously, that's what that means.
Yes, it
Duh.
was there. Awesome.
I knew he was special the moment I laid eyes on him.
Sorry, my hat. Come back, hat. Oh,
Now it
geez.
makes sense. Now it
Yes.
makes sense.
I rolled a 13.
Fantastic. So
Although,
this...
actually,
Are we adding more?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So
I'll save that for
either
later.
way, you have the difficulty, which is fine. Or you also feel the vibration of this horn permeate the waters. I'm going to say on a 13, the water begins to shift and move and churn as something enormous begins its approach. And from the water rises the Leviathan that has been following the Dagron's maw. It's not close enough to attack directly yet, but it will be there in a few moments. The other thing that happens is that a nearby school of flying fish seem to jump out of the water and surround the Dagron's maw.
Oh
And
my gosh.
so now there's
Wow.
flying fish everywhere. I will say that the marine life is avoiding the areas of dark water. So, which is great because all of you watch a Jart free willy jump and try to bury its horn in the hull of the Dagron's maw.
Whoa.
Like they're like killer whales. They're attacking the yacht. Bye.
Well done.
Yes.
Wow. What a
nice.
drop. That's amazing.
But yeah, so you guys, this is what you are observing as happening thanks to Zaire and the item that Zaire is carrying. The item, by the way, is obviously, I don't know if you've noticed, it could also maybe possibly be a treasure of myrrh. One of the 13 treasures of rule, I mean.
Mer.
God. Which belong to myrrh, but All right. So what would you guys like to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna scuttle burdened with this shield back to the wheel to go.
I gotta go do my job.
Oh, wait. Sorry, we
But
started,
Sophie's there. Sophie's like, that's the other job. You know?
Sorry, I forgot you're doing this part. Here, take the shield. Oh,
I'm gonna get on board.
Okay, so you are going to attempt to board the ship. All of you are going to attempt to board the ship. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yep.
We are going to want to roll about that. So you can get on the ship by whatever means you choose. The ship is big, so you will be climbing in some way, shape, or form. But I know climbing in quotes because there are alternatives to climbing, such as firing yourself from one of the ballistas, for example. But
that's way more fun than what I had in mind.
Lloyd's face was very like Drake meme, like firing myself from the ballista.
Yes. Anyway, so I'll let you guys decide how you do that, but we are going to roll about it. The difficulty to climb up there, it's because it is due to its largeness, it's going to be a level 5 to climb. So you're going to want to hit a 15. And if you have anything to ease it, now's the time.
Ozzy has adhesion clamps for this very thing.
Yeah.
So that will definitely lower it. You only have to hit 12.
I need to roll what this cipher is going to be.
Okay.
So another d6 for that, yes?
Yes, another
Okay.
d6.
So this is also a level 3. Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool. So you go ahead and use it. It will ease it to a 12.
Okay. I'm sure I got something. I'm good at this shit, right?
I am going to use improvise.
Okay.
When you perform a task in which you are not trained, you can improvise to gain an asset on the task.
Okay.
I have. Sorry, please finish.
Go.
Okay, I have a superb explorer, which means I'm trained in climbing.
Okay, so it's going to lower it to a 9 for you.
Nice.
You're at a 12 for Zier.
Sure, I'll still mess it up.
And
No, I have faith in your dice.
Thank you.
I'm also going to use push.
Okay.
But what are you pushing exactly?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to improvise kind of like a carrier with
Okay.
the top of a crate and some spare rope.
Okay.
And like fling out the rope towards the Daggeron's maw, and then
Okay.
use the push to like get me and Dova
Oh, on
up
to
there.
Okay. All right, let's give it a shot.
There's room on this door for both of us, damn it.
Okay. So I'll let that ease it by another level. You only have to hit a 9. Comey, what are you doing to board the ship?
I'm gonna swing from a rope from the top of the Aurora.
Yeah, you. It's not
yeah.
how physics works, but this is a children's cartoon, so who cares?
Yes.
Exactly.
I have my own ropes. Don't worry. I'm using ropes from my inventory.
Okay.
I have balance and careful movement as a skill.
Ease.
I also have physical performing arts trained. Yes. Okay. Let's go with that.
That's a 6 for you.
Okay.
All right.
Como
And
was
then-
a circus performer.
Ari?
I shoot
brace
myself off
myself.
in a ballista.
Of course you do.
So you technically, like, they're described as slingshots, but for the purposes of this, they might as well be ballistas.
Dude, for the
It's
comedy.
It's Chekhov's ballista. It was brought
Yes.
up, and now it has to run. Ari.
Now it exists.
Although, take my turn. I'll be right back, please. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
no problem. Sure. So Ari hasn't rolled yet, but everyone else can. And then when Ari gets back.
Oh, yeah.
14.
Good thing I eased it.
Oh no! What did you roll?
An 8.
Oh God!
Woo.
Okay.
Woo.
14
16.
and 8. 16. Okay, perfect. So on a 14, you successfully make it onto the Daggeron's maw. Zaire. So your box yeets itself over the top, and you crash land onto the deck. In the middle of all of these pirates who have weapons out and are prepared because they've been forewarned by Koa. Ozzy, you rolled a 16, you said?
Mhm. Yep. So,
yeah, Ozzy's just
side.
Ozzy. I will say this on a
Yes.
16, and because of the way that you're climbing up slowly and methodically, you have the option, rather the advantage of surprise. So when you go to attack, it will ease it by 1 level.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well,
Out of the gate. So just write that down for me and remind me when you go to attack somebody.
Okay.
Because you are small and no one's paying attention to you because somebody just crash landed
Yeah.
onto the deck
Someone's about
with a
to
big
also-
cat.
Como's gonna
Crash
crash landed.
The
Artfully,
box
artistically landed.
crashed.
Yes.
Define crash.
Komu, you rolled an 8, so you are successfully able to make it up by swinging on a rope dramatically, Errol Flynn style, but on an 8. It looks super cool, and then your grip slips slightly, so you have to it forces you to stumble. It still looks pretty, but you're like, oh God, oh no, I didn't stick the landing.
I'm getting too old for this.
Ari, you're up. So the original difficulty was a 12. What do you have to ease it?
Okay, so I have acrobatics, which is the
Okay.
superior, so
Okay.
I ease by 2.
Okay.
I have obstacle running, which
Mhm.
is it by 1. The
Okay.
ship
3.
makes me because I'm tier 4 now,
Okay.
so I can ease an extra 1.
All
Heck
right.
yeah.
So that is gone from a 9 to a 6 to a 3 to a 1.
Which means I should make it more complicated. How can I do that? Can I, while in the air being shot by the ballista, cut some of the sails and occupy a bunch of the guys underneath it on the ship?
I feel like that would be 2 actions, but I can allow you to look super cool while you're flying through the air in the ballista.
Okay, fine. I'll take that. All right. All I gotta do is not roll a 1.
Yes. Just don't roll a 1. You're fine.
Ugh.
Don't roll 1. Don't roll
Don't
1.
roll a 1.
Don't
Don't
roll a
roll a
1.
1.
Don't roll a 1. Instead, roll a 4. It's okay.
You can do
It's
it.
okay.
Winning.
Why is it
Yay.
4? What is this high roll?
So I think that we can make this a funny moment for you because on a 4, it's you did it, but you barely did it. So tell me how Ari like slightly miscalculates the ballista blast, if you will.
All right, so I'm on the ballista. I turn around. I grab like a small dagger. I slice it. It shoots me up. I'm flying through the air. The theme song is playing because it's very important. I'm like on the thing itself, and as I get about halfway. I'm like, oh, that's easy. I realize I've overshot it. I'm way too high. I'm like,
Okay.
oh no. So I fall off and I'm like, oh, but as I'm coming down, I take the dagger out, I hit the sail, I slide halfway. I realize that the sail is too thick for me to keep going. It's going to stop me. So I let go. I fall 100 meters. I bounce on a rope. Some guy's on the rope and he Wilhelm screams off the rope. Poor fella. I have to kick off the mast, but then I grab a piece of wood at the bottom, do a sick backflip and land on my feet and pretend I meant to do that.
Fantastic. And you very much that it just reminds me of the scene in Jurassic Park where the banner falls as the T-Rex attacks the museum. Only it doesn't say dinosaurs rule the world. It's just a pirate flag falling behind you. And you have all successfully made it onto the Dagron's Maw. The bad news is that everyone is prepared for combat, and the only one who can really catch anyone by surprise right now is Ari. The rest of you are, Ari. It meant Ozzy. My bad. But yeah, it's Ozzy. Everyone else, you are face to face with some fun pirates that have sharp objects that are gonna get you. And I will say, for my 2 that rolled 16 on observation, I forgot to mention this. You haven't seen Ansair anywhere. That monkey bird is not present.
I don't like it. What was that flare about earlier?
Chrissy, wake up. I don't like
this.
Wake up. But yeah, so combat has begun. To keep this straightforward, we are going to just pick an order because we don't do initiative order in Cypher. I would like for all of us to keep it straight in our brains. So let's go with intellect. Who has the highest intellect?
Probably me.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, one of the 2 of us.
18.
My pool is 20.
Oh, your pool or your score?
The pool.
The pool.
Okay, my pool is 16.
Okay, so then Zaire will go first. Oh wait, what do you have, Ari?
21.
21. Okay, so then Ari will go first. Ari, so it'll be Ari
That
first.
tier 4, baby.
Yes, Zaire next, Ozzy third, and Komu last. So okay, great. So starting with you, Ari, what do you do?
All right, the first thing I do is once I land on the ground, I'm like, right, I don't know how magic works. I still don't get it, but I'm very good at making it explode. So I'm gonna do that. So I go, everyone hit the deck, and I'm gonna take a deep breath in, and I'm gonna drop an air bomb on the ship to scatter the enemies.
Okay, so a more refined version of wound. Okay. You're gonna roll. You're gonna roll me an attack roll. The pirates around you they're just crew members. They're not anyone particularly special, if we say that, So we say they are level 5. So that's what you'll need to beat a 15.
No problem. I'm going to spend some points for this one.
Yay! You can also ease it too because you have ecomancy as well, right?
Yeah, ecomancy, I have it out trained, so I'll ease it by 1. That's the best.
Yes, and that's a 12. Mm-hmm.
But I also do have wind magic, which means I can ease it by another 1.
So that's a 9.
Yep, and then I have 3 edge, so I'll spend 1 effort to ease it by 1 more for free.
Okay, so that's now a 6.
You know what? We're gonna do a battle. I'll spend 3 actual points.
Okay, to ease it by 1 more.
Yeah,
That's a 3. And also, while we're here, I'm going to set a die. I have a d6. I have set it to a 4. When that die reaches a 1, some cool stuff is going to happen, and it's not just the Leviathan's arrival. Yay!
Well, whatever it is, can it beat a 20?
Oh no, this has nothing to do with your 20, but you
Okay,
do have You do have a an effect, a major effect that occurs because of your 20.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
tell me how you blow these pirates away.
So I'm like, I take a deep breath. I scream downwards like Fusro style. I scream down. I'm like, and then the bubble of air hits the ground, and then it's sort of like it goes whoop because they spent budget on this episode. It
Yeah.
goes, whoop, and then
Okay,
and,
and the pirates go flying.
The pirates go flying.
Okay.
We cut to like a wide shot.
Yes. Of like
of just like bodies going like,
Yep.
Yes, exactly. 100%. 100%. I was going to ask you also, how much damage does your attack do?
I have no idea. I've never rolled damage before.
Should specify on your sheet. I need to know if these guys are getting back up.
Well,
It's a wind, because if you said you were using wind
magic, yeah.
Yeah, wind magic.
I can control and manipulate wind as my ability, but I don't really have a spell power that comes with it. So I always feel like now I'm not used to attack. I just need to move things because I'm like, how does that work?
Okay, so this is going to act like more of a push. So I'm going to say that each of them take 2 points of damage.
That's fair.
So they are still up, but they definitely, for lack of a better pun, they had the wind knocked out of them. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here the rest of the hour.
Well done.
But yes, okay. So that's Ari's turn. Zaire, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm also surrounded by kind of mooks.
Yes.
And
so you guys have played video games. It's always the mooks first until the battle music changes. Okay.
You have to build up your combo meter now on these guys.
Exactly. Somebody gets it.
Well, I'm going to. Why not? Now is the time. I have a Cypher called Shocker that delivers a powerful burst of electricity that shocks any creature touched, inflicting damage equal to the Cypher's level.
Fantastic. So, what is the Cypher level?
8.
Oh, this is gonna be lovely because they're level 5. All right. So does it just happen? Do you have to roll an attack for it? I feel like you might.
This is all that I read you exactly what it says.
Then you are going to roll an attack about it. Let's go.
Great.
They are 15 is a target number.
Okay.
So I will let your Cypher ease it by 1. So it is now a 12 that you want to hit or better.
Right. And I am trained in magical artifacts.
So that'll drop it to a 9.
Okay, and then this uses my speed, right? Or does this use my int?
This ability or this attack?
This attack.
You're using is this a physical weapon or a magical thing that you do?
It's like I'm gonna say that in this case, it's like a device that I've got like.
Yeah, if it's a device, I'm gonna say speed. Because speed and might tend to be more towards physical things, and mechanical things, whereas intellect tends to be more towards magic. Sometimes it's a nebulous area, but I'll say speed for this because it's not magic.
Right. So I'm gonna spend 2 points of speed to drop it a 3rd level.
Okay, so that 3rd level is going to go from a 9 to a 6, I believe.
Great. Nice. Let's do this.
So close and yet so far away. I rolled a 19.
Fantastic. You have a minor effect on this. So explain to me what this looks like.
They're like from like the pouch at my waist, I pull out an orb that if you look, it's kind of like jelly-like almost,
Okay.
and throw it into the midst of these sailors. And I'm like, never liked any of you. And just as like it rolls through, you can see that there's a tiny little like squid octopus thing inside of it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as it reaches its tendrils out, these like bolts, these arcs of lightning shoot out of the orb, hitting each of the guys.
Fantastic. Okay,
Wow.
so how much damage does this do? Does it specify?
It does not. Well, yes, it does. It says
Okay.
damage equal to the Cypher's level, so they each take 8.
Yes, that's right. You reminded me. So I have to math because my brain's like, numbers. What do they do again? Okay, so these guys don't look great. Do not look great at all. You have cooked most of them, and I don't mean the fun way that we talk about in slang terms now, apparently. These young kids and their slang. Anyway, you hear very cartoony, you see them like scream as they like and go like kind of that black charred color that you see in cartoons when someone's getting electrocuted.
We see the skeleton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you kind of see the skeleton a little bit. And then when the lightning dissipates, they're like charred and smoke's coming off of them and stuff. They're still up, but they definitely look like they got hit by lightning. So yeah, so that is what they look like. For your minor effect, for your minor effect, I think that you've actually maybe. I'm trying to think of what would be a good minor effect for you.
Maybe they're stunned.
I think they're
like,
stunned for a minute, so you have an advantage on attacking them your next turn.
What an opener! Wow.
Yeah, right. Let's go. That's okay. There'll be more opportunities for you to roll low later.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I was about to say, like, this is me spending all my good rolls on the mooks.
And then the battle music changes, and everyone goes, "Oh no." Komu, where are you? And what are you? It's your turn, right? Oh no, wait, actually no. Ozzy's
No,
next.
it's Ozzy. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Hold that thought. We're moving to Ozzy. Ozzy, what's Ozzy doing? You have one automatic ease because you are small and have taken the longest to get onto the ship.
Okay. I'm also gonna look for a big batch of mooks to see what happens when I throw a random bomb at them.
Yep. I remember those bombs.
Yes.
Those are scary.
You see a bunch of mooks running around, yelling orders to each other, telling them like the captain wants this, the captain wants that, and you can see them locking down what looks to be like a trap door of some kind.
Oh, I should dance down the trap door.
Maybe you don't. I don't know. You know what? You want to do it?
Captives down there.
No, I'm not saying nothing. That would be you. Do you, Boo?
I don't know. She thinks about it, but she is decently intelligent. She's like, I'm just throw it on the top deck for now. All right. So she pulls out this little, I'm like, do I have something? A nice little sized sphere. Gives a little shake.
Mm-hmm.
Bing! She's gonna toss it into the fray, and let's.
Okay.
So now I have to roll basically a D100.
Yay!
Oh yes, I love it.
Dice roller. I can customize that. Okay. Let's see what happens. No, I don't want to. Sorry.
While you're doing that, I did want to provide some information. The horn that Zaire has is known as the Horn of the Sea, and it allows you to have power over sea creatures. So that is the item.
Aren't we all sea creatures at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You're of sea creature descent, but
I'm
trying.
I'm trying. I tried.
We are definitely all sea creatures at the end of the day.
Okay. I have my thing. So I rolled a 67, which unleashes nerve gas. So living creatures that breathe suffer speed damage equal to the Cypher level. So they're going to take 6 speed damage.
Hell
6
yeah.
speed damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, ugh.
1 moment, please.
I like that it's just straight up nerve gas.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna roll an attack roll to see
Okay.
how many people are affected
All right.
by your nerve gas run. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll me an attack roll. The difficulty is a 15. You have the surprise, so that's gonna
Uh-huh.
lower it to a 12.
Okay.
And then do you have anything else?
Edge or effort to do that?
Effort.
Effort.
To-
Yes. Okay. I'll be down to 1 after this. Make it count.
Okay, so that'll bring
Right.
it down to a 9. You could just have to roll a
Ah!
9 or better.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
So that is a major effect, which means you get bonus. So just you throw this bomb into the midst of them. What happens? How does this grenade work?
It goes tink, 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 and it looks harmless, and then just like burst of gas, little green.
There's that moment where people are like, "What?" Like
What
you
the
see
heck?
it goes by the camera as it rolls by. What?
Yep.
Okay.
With a nice big
Okay.
sound effect.
And so you see these pirates get kind of like go stiff as they're as it begins to affect them. They're also still up, but are stunned for a round. So you get to keep your surprise,
Nice.
your kind of advantage that we've established for you.
Excellent.
for a
Go get
future
him, everyone.
Okay. And now, Komu, what would you like to do?
Do I see Blackheart anywhere?
You can see Blackheart closer to the center of the ship, ordering people around, sort of ordering people around in the way that a leader might. Like less that he doesn't want to be, less that he's cowering away from the fight, and more that
Right.
someone needs to establish order, and
Yeah, he's
especially as
delegating.
things are going wrong. Yeah, he's delegating. The only people you really can't, like, the only person you're really not aware of is Koa. You don't see Koa anywhere.
I'm gonna shout as loud as I can. I invoke the right of combat. I challenge the captain.
Fantastic. And as that carries, Brother Blackheart turns his head around. We have to be dramatic about this. Slowly. So you see a very slow-mo shot of this man's face as he turns around to look at you, and he laughs. You think you can challenge me a second time, then?
I'm not gonna waste more words on him. I'm gonna start making my way towards him, and
Okay.
I'd like to
he's
request one request, a musical request. Can I please have Painted Black but Bardcore?
Yes, grab my
Painted
instrument.
Black for hardcore comes on.
You
as
know I can do
you
this,
both-
Joe.
Yes.
I know.
I was
that's why
about
I'm
to say this
requesting
is we have these skills.
I literally, wait, look, I will make this happen. Give me like 60 seconds to grab something.
Is
This
Twitch
is
gonna
why I
flag
asked.
us though? Like, that's the only thing.
Oh, we'll
Last
be
thing I need
great.
is like, dear Kimmy, we got flagged on Twitch because but anyway, so we'll probably wait for Ozzy. We see kind of it a cross between the scene where Commodore Norton is walking through the chaos of like his ship getting exploded, because the Dagger's maw is not getting exploded, but like that sort of chaos that he's surrounded in, of a very calm slow-mo walk as you both approach each other.
And we've got a professional bard in the group.
Yay! Let's go!
It's not in tune.
Yes.
It's fine. I love this game so much.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank
That is
you.
what is playing as you guys slow-mo walk towards
Fucking
each other.
phenomenal.
So face off.
I didn't want to check on camera.
That's all right. We saw you. We heard you. You've
That was
been acknowledged.
amazing. Thank you.
Okay, you've
And,
been boosted. That's your
you-
bardic inspiration, IRL.
Yes.
Yay! We just can't. We don't have It's not a +6, but
So good. So good.
anyway, yay! All right, so Komu, what would you like to do once you guys get within range, or do we want to leave it here for dramatic effect?
Yeah, we can cut away real quick, but I will activate Fury for 3 might points. All of my
Okay.
attacks do an additional 2 points of damage.
Okay. I feel like we can cut away here for dramatic effect, or I can let you have the attack roll, which
Okay, sure.
because I'm willing to do that for you because this is your turn. So let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do something about it. What am I rolling to meet here?
Hold on. One moment, I have to go look at my notes because his stats changed
Bring it up.
recently.
Let's do this.
Oh, it's fine. He's a level 7 now. So that's a 21.
Okay. I would like to quick save and
Just let me just save here.
Just scrum
Save. Didn't we scrub save on the Aurora too?
That was the auto save. This is the
Okay.
quick save.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have unarmed attacks trained.
Okay.
I
That
have
eases it by 1. So you'll go from a 21 to whatever to level 6, 18.
18. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use. I have 4 edge in might. I'm gonna use it to effort for free once.
I was gonna say you have effort. You want to use effort, right?
Effort.
So
Yeah.
you are using your. Let me understand what you're saying. So you're spending your edge to give yourself effort. Is that
Discount
correct?
on effort. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So that'll
And then
drop
that'll
it
be my
from an
second.
18 to a 15.
Okay, that's much better. And then I'm going to spend might to put more effort into it. So that'd be my 3rd ease.
That'll be your 3rd ease. Okay, so it'll go from a 15 to a 12.
Yes. And I'm gonna lunge. Let's go. Let's do it.
So
I'm paying more. Okay. So yeah, here we go.
12 or better. Let's go.
That was a 19 on the dice, man.
Fantastic. So you
Yeah.
hit and you have a minor effect. Like I said, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for you guys to roll low later. So enjoy it while you got it.
Okay. Okay.
Describes
Komu
me
does.
what this looks like as Komu attacks this man.
I think it's a slow approach to each other. We have the whole cinematic buildup, and then like in a split second, it goes like from 0 to 100, like in a dash. I'm like immediately in his face, and it's a flurry of blows. I'm not trying to strike one heavy blow. I'm trying to overwhelm him and give him too much to react to.
Okay. And how much damage is that going to do?
I'm glad you asked. My attacks count as medium weapons, which is a base 4. I naturally do 2 more damage, so that's a 6.
6.
Activated Fury, so that's an 8. And then I paid for the lunge, which is a +4, so 8 + 4.
That's a 12, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So much.
You pound into Brother Blackheart, and you see him fold under your attack. And for a second, it looks like you've really done some damage. And this is the part where I get to activate his new ability.
Let's do it.
And he's going to activate something called Dark Influence.
Mm-hmm.
You watch. Actually, I have to roll for him. Well, I don't have to roll for him, actually, but it does. You watch as he seems to take. It works kind of like Second Wind in D&D. So you watch as he raises himself back up, and you can see something very familiar going on with him. Something that almost happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the veins of dark going across his arms and biceps. piercing the black heart tattoo that he has on his right, or whichever bicep I said it was when I first introduced him. I don't remember, so I'm not even gonna try.
The one you said, yeah.
Continuity. That's not continuity. Yeah, buddy. And, but you can see it like piercing that heart.
Yeah.
And he sort of shakes himself off and says, yes. He just sort of nods as if like acknowledging the power behind your blows. And we're going to cut away from you because that was your turn. The bad guys have to go, number one. So get ready to roll some defense. And
let them go number one. We'll wait.
The second thing is that I've turned the timer down to 3.
So ominous. Oh my God.
It's fine. Your timer's gone down by 1. So yeah. And after this round, it'll go down again. Anyway, so Ari, you have done a number on the mooks around you, fortunately. Do you have... Remind me which piece of the... You're just wearing the compass, correct? That is all you have? Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. I think you'll be okay. Yeah. Okay.
Think.
I think.
Think?
The mooks around you seem to gather themselves. They are barely standing. Like they get back up and they're like, the third princess of Octopon, get her. You know, the kind of classic mook thing to say. And they will rush you together. So this is going to be a group attack. If it hits, it's going to do somewhere along between 4 and 6 points of damage. I'll give you 5 because that's what comes in between 4 and 6. Yay, math. But anyway, so I'm going to do 5 points of damage if it hits. So I want you to roll me a defense roll first, and then if it succeeds, you can tell me how you get the heck out of the way of all these people charging you.
Right. Defense. Can I use speed?
You can, and I forgot that there's a bunch of sea creatures also attacking the ship. So I'll let that ease that by 1. These are flying fish, stuff like that. Sharks are hitting the ship
I'm
back
not the
and
world's
forth.
best at speed, but I'll spend some points to get a second ease. And can I use my acrobatics?
You absolutely can. So
All
that'll give
right.
you another
That
ease.
gives me by 2 more.
12, 9.
Easy. Just roll 9. Just roll 20. Just roll 20 again. 14. That's better than nothing. I think I'll get.
That's more than a 9. It's not perfect. So how do you get yourself out of the way of these people starting to charge you?
So after the big blow up, and I'm like, I can't believe that worked. And they all get up and I'm like, oh no. And there's a bit where it's the I'm running across the ship to show all the other fighters doing the things where I'm gonna move from one part and I'm running through and someone will swing a weapon and I'll move out the way and I'll duck under someone's legs, or someone will swing them and I'll grab a piece of like wood and I'll block it and I'll push them onto another piece of people and I'll like run up a mast and I'll hang onto the top and like, you can't get me now. Start to slide down slow. I'm like, oh no. And I'll leap off the top and I'll start running on their heads. As I'm,
you start jumping on there.
Okay,
great.
To avoid them. Like I said, this is Ari's like forte. She's fine here. Yeah. She loves it.
You are avoiding the getting hit. That is great. All right, we move from you to Zaire. Zaire, you are also going to be group attacked by these mooks. So what are you going to try to... I need you to roll defense, and then we can talk about how you get yourself out of the situation. So... It's you and Dova together, right? And I assume Dova's in full Criskin cat form, right?
Yes, absolutely. I think that we will dodge with our speed.
Okay. So you're gonna...
And then I've got
number to beat is 15. So
cool. And then I have armor.
Mm-hmm.
But that only works if I get hit,
soaks,
right?
That's a soak.
Yeah.
Like, so if basically you take like 5 points of damage, you can soak some of it.
Okay. So when I shocked them, the minor effect is that they're kind of stunned.
They're kind of stunned. So it's gonna take. They are gonna try. Like they're gonna try to get you, but this will you can use that to ease this.
That's
as
what
well.
I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I use my points of speed to ease, and then that eases it another 1.
12
so
to a
that's
9.
9. Cool.
9 or better. Let's go. I like the ding. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens when your water cup is metal and you're rolling right next to it. It's like ding ding, fights on, baby. That's a 9 on the dice.
It meets it, beats it. Thank God you did. So
F.
how is you I will say that how do you narrowly escape getting dogpiled by these mooks?
I think that there's a moment where Zare's just like, bring it, I hated you all. I'm going to teach you all a lesson. Nah! And Dova is like, you're an idiot. And like headbutts me out of the way. Like it's just like, we're going over here.
Okay. Fantastic. Does Dova come with you, or does Dova?
Yes, Dova definitely comes.
Dova comes with you.
It is not like that thing in the movies where like the person pushes somebody out of the way of a car and then stands there in the middle of the road instead of using the momentum that they had already built up to get them both out of the way. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Which is great because you are going to want Dova here because where they bumped you, you find yourself close to the edge of the ship, and sitting on the edge of the ship, soaked to the bone, but not, it seems natural for them, is Koa. And she stares down at you and says, "Trouble in paradise." And we're going to cut away from that. I'm going to leave you there. Because cliffhangers. Anyway. Ozzy.
Yo.
Ozzy, you also have a surprise attack. I believe you're also surrounded by mooks. You're the only person the other person that doesn't necessarily suit, like you're within a line of sight, but not necessarily facing off with high level bad guys that could potentially maim you.
Yeah, no, I'm better off fighting more of these mooks. How many times can I use this? Say?
Use your Cypher.
Yeah.
It's according to level. So if it's a level 3, you can use it 2 more times, I believe.
Cool. Well, this one's a level 6. The bomb.
Oh, then you can use this. Then you can use it 6 more times. Yeah.
Okay, let's try to take out more of these mooks. Well, then again,
this isn't an attack for you. This is the bad guys are attacking you.
Oh, they're attacking me.
Yeah, they're attacking you. So you're gonna be rolling defense.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Your turn will come around the other side. This is the bad guy's turn.
Okay, well, I'm definitely
gonna... when you hit people, sometimes they hit back.
Rude. Don't be nice. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Yes, just a little pirate.
How could you? How could you attack this little old lady with her emotional support rock?
Yes. Oh, it's about to get really good. Let's get this bread. All right, so Ozzy, you hit them with a nerve gas, and they're like shocked for a second, and then a couple of them, not all of them, seem to shake themselves out of it and go, "It's her, the dread pirate Ozzy," like really stupid.
That's right, boys.
They're going to attack you. Get her. Blood said that she, or not Blood. Brother Blackheart, stupid B names. Brother Blackheart said she's worth something too. And they're actually gonna try to grab you. They're not necessarily gonna try to hurt you.
Okay.
So this won't do damage to you, but you will be considered captured or whatever.
Okay. Well, I got some defensive things.
Stuff. Kata.
Yeah. Well, I have some power shifts, and
yay!
And I have a resonance field.
So.
Sorry.
All right. This is a 15 to beat. So tell me what you want to do.
Okay. Well, I have resonance field.
So it's 1. That's
so
12.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And then I also have dexterity power shift.
Okay. What does that do?
So speed defense are eased by 1 step per shift.
That's 2. That's a 9.
Okay. Let's see what happens. No, I'll just push the right button. It's a 12. Okay.
Hey, you beat it. All right, so tell me how you narrowly escape getting grabbed by these mooks and being brought back to Brother Blackheart.
Huh. Because, boys, you flatter me. And I think she just kind of does her, like, as I knock over my water bottle, cartoony dodges. For once,
Fantastic.
it's, causes one to stumble into the other. Normally it's luck, but I can't think of a way that, like, luck would intervene.
No.
Maybe a bird poops on one of their heads and they're like, yeah.
I actually love that. Like, Ozzy dodges and two of them, like, grab each other instead of grabbing Ozzy. And
Yes.
that's kind of how you get out of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Between their legs kind of thing.
Yes. And that is the enemy's turn.
Mhm.
The timer is going to go down to a 2. Ozzy, we ended with you. And have we done Komu yet? No, we did Komu with Brother Blackheart. We're going to come back to you because Brother Blackheart has to attack you. But for Ozzy, I will come back to you, Ozzy, because you're the one who's going to notice this.
Okay.
So we're going to hang out. Timer hasn't changed yet. I got to do Komu's turn, then I can change the timer. And I can do the thing. So, yeah, you take your time. All right, Komu, you are facing up with Brother Blackheart, and it is his turn to attack.
Yeah.
It is his turn to attack, and he he doesn't unsheath his blade this time. In fact, this is how highly he thinks of you as a combatant. You see him take his sword belt and throw it aside. He does not intend to use a blade against you.
Okay. There's a little bit of honor in him still.
Yeah,
or ego.
Bit of both, really.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he is going to attack you in a similar fashion. He is a wrestler, not necessarily not a striker. So he is if this was a mixed martial arts combat, he's trying to bring you to the ground. He's trying to pin you. So
Ground
that is
game,
what he is going to do. Go ahead and roll me a defense roll.
I would like to use a speed defense, if I may, because I'm trained in speed. Okay, speed defense is...
He is a 21, so that's what you were trying to beat.
Okay.
That's the target numbers. You're 21. He's level 7.
My speed defense is specialized, not trained, so that's 2 E's.
2 E's, okay. So that will go from an 18 to a level 6-5. Yeah, 18 to a 15.
Okay. And yeah, I'm going to use my edge towards my discount here and spend towards effort for this.
To ease it to a 12?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your 12.
12. Okay. Oh my God, that is a 12 on the dice.
Okay. So what I am going to say here is describe to me how you dodge. This is still going to hit you. It just will not do damage. That is how I will honor that. So it is not going to do any damage to you. And it's basically going to be more like a clip because I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, he punched you square in the chest when you succeeded on a dodge roll.
Yeah.
So tell me how you try to avoid it.
I think it's normally I would have dodged cleanly. It's like a series of blocking and deflecting with my elbows and very flowy, but he's making contact still. Like I'm not getting away clean. I'm having to like actively push away his attacks, and it's I'm feeling it. Like this is a man of skill, and scary.
Yep, and I think he tries to basically to grapple you, and you can feel your shirt rip as he grabs hold of your shirt and just tears the sleeve off.
Yep.
That could have been your arm. That could have been your arm.
That reveals a tattoo that I've not revealed yet then.
Secrets! Look at me revealing stuff. I'm the GM. I didn't even know this.
I was saving this for much later.
Well, we're in episode 10 of 12, sir. How much later do you want to wait? Or 9
I
of 12,
didn't clear this with you
9.
first, but if you're okay with it, is there a tattoo for mutineers that get branded?
Sure, if you want.
That's what I have on my arm.
Okay, so this reveals your tattoo of mutineers. That brands.
I was a mutineer,
long ago, and I think when Blackheart sees that, He's like, I knew there was something about you.
You're not
And
the
he
first captain I
laughs.
flamed.
And he says, he looks at you and laughs. I'm not dead yet. And he spits because he still took damage from you the first time from that flurry of blows. But what you notice is that spit is black.
I'd like to say one quick thing and address it to the crew very loudly. Look how quickly your captain forfeits. I challenge the captain, not this abomination.
Okay. So we're going to resolve that because this was Blackheart's turn. We're going to resolve that in the next round. And the timer is actually going to change here to a 2. Now I get to talk to Ozzy. Yay. So Ozzy, you dodge out of the way and you find yourself again close to the kind of being able to see the sea over the edge of the railing. And because you have experience in sailing, you see something on the horizon. And it's a ship that looks weirdly familiar to you. Flying ahead of it is the signature pink and purple feathers of Ansair. And as soon as the ship gets within range, which is still another turn of the die, you can see there is a possibility that it will also become engaged in this battle. You're muted, so what I'm imagining, I can see the... This is fine. You're fine. You're doing great. It's okay. Okay, so that is what Ozzy sees in this moment. Now, let's get back to battle. Ari, what are you doing? You've managed to dodge these mooks. You're running on their heads. How are you going to attack them?
All right, so I'm on delay point until Nidler can confirm he's got my sisters rescued.
Right,
So,
Nidler had the task of trying to find them. So I would like you to roll for Nidler first, and then we're going to roll for you. So it's not going to take away Ari's roll, but yeah. So you're going to roll to see if Nidler can figure out where they are in this chaos. He's like flying around, dodging nerve gas, trying to not look super conspicuous despite the fact that the man is bright red and a monkey bird. That's fine. And the difficulty on this is going to be a 15 because he doesn't know about the trapdoor hatch thing and they're below deck, so they can't easily be seen. He's gonna have to fly around. So
can I get an ease from me spending points?
Only if it's something that Ari would do to make it easy for Nidler.
Well, I'm moving. Like what I'm imagining Ari moving is that Ari's trying to get as many people to be after her as physically possible. So she's heralding like groups of people, so that Nidler has more open space to go around looking while invisible.
Then I'll allow it. Okay.
All right.
So you'll get an ease on that. So that's a 12 or better.
Can Nidler use his enable skill of I can find anyone whenever I want?
I wish he could.
Nidler's always hungry. He's probably gonna look below decks for food anyway.
No. He's on a mission.
But what if I fail?
Well, then that's you know what? Failure is a part of life, Lloyd. You can't always break the game.
I rolled an 11.
Ooh, okay. So you almost got there. You're so close. So on it, this difficulty was a 12. You hit an 11. So Nidler, what we're gonna say is Nidler flies around. He uses the openings that you give him as well as he can. Oh, there is something I can do here. Anyway, so Nidler finds the trap door and he's like, oh, maybe there's something under there. And as he starts to fly down to try to pick the lock or figure out if anything's underneath the trap door, you see him get sideswiped and like he goes flying off the edge of the ship. And what you saw was a blur of pink and purple. As
Hmm.
Oh, no, you
Ansair
don't.
like dashes off, like basically like attacks him midair. So they are stuck in midair combat now.
I need to free Niddler from that creature.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do
A couple of
is-
birds fighting, so you can see like
yeah,
that
see.
classic silhouette of like wings and feathers and stuff. So that's kind of the visual there. How is Ari going to try to help Niddler get out of this?
I'm gonna use my turn and be like, Niddler, do a swan dive. So Niddler would run down, and when
Mhm.
Niddler's going down, the creature's following them. I'm gonna create a force field barrier in between them, so it slams into it. And it
This is
stops
all
moving.
happening in the air, so there's no running for Niddler. He has to like basically swan dive at a
Yes.
fairly low height. So he's not low because I forgot how big the Dagron's maw is. This will work. You're fine. I was like, if it's too low, it's not going to work. He's going to end up getting eaten by something from the water. But no, he's just make it. So okay. So difficulty on this isn't going to be super. Well, it's still going to be a level 5. I think we're going to keep it around there. So 15.
15's pretty good. It already cost me 3 points to do it, so that's my edge gone.
Okay.
I have Ecomancy, so that will drop it down by 1.
So from a 15 to a 12.
I have Foil Danger, while negate one source of potential danger related to a creature. Can I use that for an ease?
You can definitely use that for an ease. Yeah.
All right, that puts it down
So
by
that's
2.
gonna-
2's better than nothing.
Yeah. So it's a 9. Let's go.
That'll be another 11, apparently.
Okay, well it
All I
beats
do
a
is
9.
11.
Beats a 9. You know what? You lowered it to a 9. So Niddler is trying to like attack. He hears you. He he breaks free of Ansair, who gives chase as he swan dives, as you said, and you successfully manage to push Ansair away from him. As he manages to escape, he has taken a few points of damage. So he's taken like 3 points of damage. You can see that he's scratched up, but for the most part, he still seems to be able to fly. He seems to be able to be okay, and that's where we'll leave you and your turn. Zaire, you're next.
Okay, I think that I am going to go for water cycle first.
Okay. So what are you doing with water cycle? Are we making
To
some
try
cubes?
to I'm going to try to freeze Koa in
fabulous.
a bubble of water because the best defense is a good offense or whatever.
So Koa is a level 8. 24 is what you have to be.
Okay. So let's look at this. I am trained in magic.
Well, use it by 1.
So 1.
21.
So that's 21. And then I am going to use can't use that. Some, and I will use points to do the rest of these. To drop it down another 2 levels.
Okay. So that's going to go from a 21 to an 18 to a 15. That's what you have to hit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, 10 on the dice.
You show me what it looks
Where are
like.
my good rolls? Give me my good rolls back.
Show me what it looks like as you attempt to do this to Koa.
I think my arm, like I've got my grub crossbow ready to go in one hand, and then the other hand comes up and like makes like a swooping motion and the water behind Koa like rises up and tries to like come from behind to encase them.
And you watch as you begin to do that, the water behind Koa, brilliant blue, it begins to grow dark and twisted and turns into dark water. And she smiles at you and says, "A valiant effort, son of Bloth."
Do any of us hear this?
Who's within range to hear this?
I don't know.
So, okay, because the way that I imagine it is each of you are on a section of the ship.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would imagine like you all came up and like split up.
Mhm.
But if that's not the case, we haven't really said where anyone is. If you want to be close enough to hear, I'm going to leave that up to Zahir. If you want to have that be revealed.
I mean, anyone could be close enough to hear.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I am too busy fighting a million people here.
Right. Well, you also are trying to keep your uncle from dying, so it's fine. Like, whatever. It's like Komu is fighting Blackheart, so I also imagine that he's focused on his opponent. So the person who would most likely be around to overhear would be Ozzy. And
Yeah,
you would
that makes sense.
It's just
Interesting.
Okay, so that's Zahir's turn. And next is Ozzy. Speaking of, you just heard that. You see a weirdly familiar ship in one direction. You're hearing a familiar name in another. You're having a whole day. Like, is everyone trying to give you deja vu? Like, what's up here?
Noted.
But first, you know what? I still got these mooks, so when my signature move, I just start blasting.
Okay, Danny DeVito time. You're gonna
Danny
blast
DeVito
him.
time. All right.
Yay! Get him.
My dart pistol. I don't know how to do this.
Your dart pistol, I think, does 4. I want to
Okay.
say it does 4, something like that.
Okay.
Like
It
4
doesn't-
points of damage if it hits. All you're gonna do is roll to hit. I don't think it has any. Like, if you have anything that you feel could ease, like let's say you have an aiming skill and you're trained, that would ease it.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okie dokie.
It's not really my specialty. Oh wait, or should I just? No, I can't really shatter not on people. That's more of a. You know what I can do? My
Oh,
favorite move. I could do my harpy screech.
Yay, Harpy Screech! Let's do it.
Yes.
Harpy Screech. Harpy Screech. Okay.
Yeah,
So let's roll for your Harpy Screech.
Okay, I'm at spend my points. Okay,
So it's a 15,
Mhm.
and then you're going to lower it.
Well, no, I mean, I had a just the cost of.
Oh,
3
cost.
points.
Okay, so it's a 15 for when you roll, and I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, we eased it by 1 in the prior when you were trying to avoid them
Mhm.
because of the nerve gas. So.
Yeah, and I only have 1 effort left.
Okay.
I feel like I need to save it. Then again, it's already 11. Sorry, what am I at now?
Your Harpy Screeching. Currently, the difficulty is a 15.
Ugh. All right, fine. I'll spend my last effort on this one to bring it down.
12 or better. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. There we go. Roll. It's an 8.
Oh.
Oh
Wait.
boy. So
Damn
tell
it.
me what your Harpy Screech looks like.
So she's like, Harpy Screech just sound like something. It doesn't really look like something. She
Yeah.
goes, I'll have to take care of that later. Okay, boys. And she lets out the most horrible. I don't want to physically do it.
Yeah, no,
but,
it's
fine. Lets out the most horrible, high pitched cackle of this tiny little old lady.
All right. And on an 8,
Annoying.
you are, I feel like you're just slightly too far away. You're close enough to Zaire to hear the Bloth comment, but too far from the mooks
Yeah,
for your
because I
screech to
ran
be
the other side.
effective. Yeah, as effective as you would
That's
like
okay.
it to be.
Yeah.
And they look at each other and they're
I
like,
just think I'm crazy.
she really is crazy. 100%. So they don't, you may not have worked, but they think you're insane. So that's fine, I guess. You know,
Sure.
who's going to mess with crazy?
Who wants
But,
this?
okay, Komu, You're facing down Brother Blackheart. Your turn.
Okay. Lunge again.
Okay. Once again, we have he is a 21.
Okay.
Like, the target number is 21 because he's a level 7.
Yeah. This is getting scary.
It's supposed to be. I mean,
Yeah,
you didn't think it was
let's
going to be
see.
easy. What kind of silliness would that
Let's
be?
see. Yeah, so unarmed attacks are trained, so that's 1.
That's 1. That's an 18.
I'm gonna continue to spend might to ease.
Okay, so that's a 15.
We'll go with that.
15 or better. Let's go.
Yeah. That is a 2.
Oh,
Fantastic. So
the dice have turned.
tell me about what you try to do here to attack Brother Blackheart.
I'm going in boxer style. I'm going in for close range trading punches. Armed up, just throwing jabs and hooks.
Okay. Also, I would like to do another roll to resolve what you said. We are going to see how this affects the morale of the crew. So it's not necessarily going to do damage to Blackheart. It's just going to, it might actually help the people that are fighting mooks and dealing with
I'm trying to do the meta of the crew. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll for me. The mooks are level 5. So you're starting at a 15 to affect them. And I mean, unless you have like a charisma thing, I don't know that you have anything to ease us, but you're welcome to try. Okay.
Can I spend intellect on this?
If you want to ease it by 1 and
let's
be
do it. Let's do it. Why not?
No,
okay, what was the target? What's the target at
12?
I'll spend intellect again. Why not?
All right. So that's a 9. 9 or better.
1 psychic attack and I'll be dead.
It's fine. You're fine. You're not fighting Koa.
That is a 13. 13 on that.
So that's a 13. You successfully beat it. The mooks, all of you now have, it'll be eased by 1 level, your attacks.
Nice.
And the difficulty in attacking you is raised by 1. So when they go to attack you, it's going to be harder for them. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Just mooks only. Koa and Brother Blackheart don't care. So the 2 people that are facing the big bads, you're still screwed. Damn it. You're like, no. That's okay. The good things are on the way. Komu, when you try to come at it like a boxer, and you can see the training, the careful training that you've undertaken as a fighter, as you do this. You see Blackheart. It's almost a darker and uglier version of the rage that Sophie showed you in your private bout. Yeah. As he grabs you by the arm, flings you, spirals you to the side, and drops you to the ground with an elbow in your neck. And he says, "Captain Killer, huh?
I see no captain here."
That's right. It's the name's Brother Blackheart to you. And as he says that, our timer has reached a 1.
Oh no.
So several things happen at this point. The first thing you guys hear is an explosion, followed by Ari, you feel intense pain coming from the Aurora.
No.
The ship that Ozzy saw earlier is now within view of everyone. Those who are familiar enough with the lore know that it looks eerily like the Maelstrom, the ship that once terrorized Ren and his crew long ago. Well, long ago, about 20 years ago, but you get the point. Long ago enough.
Ancient history.
Yeah, right, practically. 2 decades ago. What? Anyway, so this ship has fired its cannons and has attacked the Aurora. The Aurora has been hit. Its hull has been breached. But it's not down for the count yet. It just hurt. So It's okay. She's okay. She only took 4 points of damage. She's all right. But yeah, so you're dealing. So you feel that, Ari. You feel that pain. Along with Sophie, you can also probably hear Sophie curse because Sophie's not thrilled by that. The second thing that happens is the waves begin to churn, and the huge ship, known as the Dagron's Maw, tilts up as and you all guess who gets to roll to see if they get to stay on the ship. Yay! Good times. It tilts upward as the Leviathan rises from the water and lets out a roar. And it's not like it's gonna capsize, but this thing is pretty big, so it's basically the ship is doing one of these as it comes up and is gonna drop back down. Y'all have to hang on. Okay, sir. All right. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I have my cat chose this moment to be like, hey, I would like attention right now.
Aw.
Right now. Oh, look at that cutie.
The dark water has come.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell? Anyway, so the ship does one of these, bounces up and down as the Leviathan comes up from the water and begins to terrorize the ship, followed, because there's more, by a second cannon shot. That was
the cannon.
That's
cannon.
Yep.
I actually just ballisted my phone, but it's fine. It was not.
Oh no.
I blame my cat. He started this chain of events. This is your fault. But anyway, so you see, and then when you look in the direction to see where this cannon blast came from, you can see another ship. A ship that also looks vaguely familiar. It has somehow gotten through the Dagron's Maw defenses, like, you know, the observations and stuff. It was difficult to be seen as the Wraith pulls into the battlefield.
Okay.
Who's captaining it? Who's
captaining the race?
You don't know yet.
Good question.
Who's captaining the maelstrom?
Yeah, good point. I didn't think of that.
Currently, there's two ships and a Leviathan. What a great episode name. But that is where you find yourselves. So the first thing we're gonna do is roll to see who stays on the ship. Zaire, I will tell you right now, Koa's gonna do some stuff for you. So we're gonna hold because Koa's got some stuff for you. But everyone else, including Blackheart, has to roll. He's not gonna have to roll. I have to figure out the difficulty, and then I'll figure out if he actually hangs on. But and then the mooks are screwed. It's fine. I don't care about them. Drown. Bye. Like, goodbye, mooks. My heart will go on. Anyways. Too soon. Anyway, so going back to that, everybody, the difficulty on this, because the ship is going back up and back down, is going to be again level 5. So you're all starting at a 15 to hold on and stay on board of the Dagron's right now. I know it's nothing for you, Ari. You're arrow flinging it.
Nothing for the rest of us. I'm gonna be fish food real soon.
I have balance and careful movement.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So that's going to ease it to 12.
Oh.
Is it balance and careful movement is one thing, right? It's not two?
Yeah. It's one skill.
Going to ease it to a 12. Okay, thank you.
And sailing, can I apply that?
You're not sailing a ship. Like, you're not taking control of the ship. True. So I'm going to say no.
I have physical performing arts.
Yes.
Okay.
So that'll ease it from a 12 to a 9.
Cool. I'll take that.
So that's Komu. What about everyone else? What do you guys have to ease?
I have my adhesion clamps.
Fantastic. You're just going to suction yourself right on.
Yep.
I am immune.
You know what? I am actually going to allow that to drop it by 2.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're going to have to hit a 9 or better, because that's I can't argue the logic of that. You've just
Yeah.
velcroed yourself out of the ship.
Nope.
Activate those mag boots.
Yep.
Can we just assume Ari has an ease of 4 and move on?
Why?
At this point, like, okay, so I have acrobatics 2,
Mm-hmm.
obstacle running.
Okay.
I can spend points to get there, but it costs me 3, and I have 3 edge, so I have 4.
So you have 4 levels of ease. So
Yes.
12, 9. That's going to bring it to like a 6, I think.
Yeah.
No? Or is it 3?
Always assume I have the maximum level of ease if it's anything to do with moving.
Okay. So
I'm just
6.
so good.
That's fine. That just means I have to start hitting higher levels of difficulty for you.
For them.
Oh, okay.
Rude. Rude.
Mm.
No. You're going to end up screwing your crew over by being a privileged princess. And I don't know how well that's going to go for you. Anyway.
It'd be so perfect.
Okay. So on that note, you have to roll a 6 or better. Zahir, do you have anything that you would like to use to ease?
I can use a couple of points of speed, assuming this is kind of a dex-based thing.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to hang on, so Dex or mine.
I'll use a couple of points of speed to use it 1.
Okay, so you're gonna.
And then what is this fancy thing that Koa has for me?
Oh yes, that's right. So, a couple things happen with you for Koa because our enemies are going to be everyone but Koa is focused on hanging on. The mooks grab onto the nearest thing they can. Not all of them make the smartest choices because some of them will grab onto barrels and things that can still move. They weren't hired because they were intelligent. They were hired because they were strong. Anyway, so
I'm lacking in moral fortitude.
Also that. The only one who doesn't seem to be bothered by is Koa, which is it's kind of surreal to watch the whole ship go sideways and Koa just sort of tilts so that she's at the same angle the entire time visually.
Oh.
Which is creepy AF, but I have to make her creepy. She's a dark disciple. And she looks at you and says, "Cute trick. Want to see another one?" And she moves her fingers to use something called Dark Summon. Around you, Seer, the dark water wall that you had framed her with as some kind of weird goth mermaid seems to pour over the sides of the railings and surround you. And it seems to want to curl around your legs. And as it begins to go up, it pauses. But you are you have been attacked by dark water. You will need this is considered it's considered a binding. So you'll need to roll a successful might roll to unbind yourself.
Okay. And what's the
difficulty on this is Koa's difficulty is an 8. So it's a 24. But for this spell, you have to make a successful might roll to escape. The level on this is not her level. It's going to be less. It's a 6. So it's going to be like an 18.
Okay.
If you fail, you will be taking poison damage. So
I've got.
I will say the only reason you don't go deeper is because of your horn. Like it doesn't go up further.
Yeah. Well, I am going to improvise.
Okay. So you can roll a defense about it.
And then I'll spend 3 points of might. So that drops it by 2. So 18 to 15 to 12. Okay.
Yep. What did you roll?
Why can't you roll like this? Why can't you roll like this before? Not 20.
Yeah.
Major effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I will say. Koa does not stay to see whether or not this works on you. You see Koa like after this sort of weird like same perspective transition, she flips backwards with a grace that is unparalleled. Backwards dive into the ocean, and she drops in there like that is where she is from. She kind of technically is, but anyway, you see her, you watch her just like she disappears into the water. You, however, are still bound with the dark water. So what does it look like as you escape?
I think there's a point where like drop the crossbow so it's just hanging from whatever I used to attach it to my body, like the leather strap that's in its stock. And I pull the Deathbringer with one hand and take the horn with the other hand and just like fist together and stab down into the dark water and like use that as like leverage to pull my feet free.
Okay, perfect. You are still going to take a point of poison damage, or actually, no, I lied. If you escape, you will take 1 point of poison damage. Oh, it can be cleared. So you will still take 1 point of poison damage. It's not permanent. You can like clear it with a recovery roll. So that is where you are at. You have successfully escaped the dark water puddle. And now we get to see if you hang on as the ship does one of these.
What's my major effect?
Oh, that's right. What is your major effect? So you tell me. What do you think your major effect should be?
I think that like what I would love to see is like the horn start to glow, and that glow goes down the sword and dissipates the dark water that's on the deck.
Fantastic. Let's do that. That is your major effect. And to compound that major effect, because you hear the ka-thunk of something hitting the wooden mast behind you. And you hear a familiar voice say, "Need some help!" And when you look down, you see the familiar red-bearded, jolly face of a pirate named Zuli.
Yes. Yes.
Is help what we need?
He looks from you to the giant Leviathan. It's up to you.
Freely offered, freely taken.
So you now have a rope that will take you to the Wraith.
As long as you don't think I owe you anything.
Yes. To be fair, and I will say this for context, the Wraith is far enough away to not be super affected by this huge thing. This was fired at a range. So basically you're going to rope slide to the ship. And this happens after the ship hits the water. So did we roll what did you roll to stay on the ship, by the way?
Okay, so the difficulty on that is also 15, or is it?
Yeah, I think it was also 15. Everyone had managed to drop it except for Zaire. Because Komu rolled a 9, needed to roll a 9 or better. Ozzy needed to roll a 9 or better, and Ari needed a 6 or better.
Okay. Nope.
10.
Come back here.
Okay, so that's a 10. You did better. So Komu, you are able to hang on. How do you hang on?
I think it's him darting from rope to post to rope to like just point to point. He's staying on by not staying in the same place.
Gotcha. And then you feel the ship hit the water and sort of bounce up, and you roll with it as like the Leviathan rises up above you, and you feel like it's huge. So it overshadows even the Dagron's Maw, which in itself is a big ship. So, Ozzy, what did you roll?
Wow.
Like I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is
Not your better.
3.
Oh
A
no.
3. Ozzy. Ozzy, no. Oh.
My adhesion clamps.
Okay. So, well, actually, we allowed it to ease by, because that was, that's with ease. Oh, no. Okay. So you're hanging on to your clamps for dear life.
Not that
And-
strong, just the clamps
Yeah.
are.
So
Can I help
what
in any way?
happens? We've already rolled. It would have
Yeah.
happened
Oh,
before the
true.
roll.
Yeah.
All right. So what happens to make Ozzy lose her grip?
Well, I don't think she's particularly like strong. So I think was there any impact on the ship or you know what it is because
It did one of these and then bounced back up.
or it's another mook who tried to hold onto a barrel and couldn't hang on, just kind of like bumps into her.
Mm.
Oh God! So you
Yeah.
just see Ozzy, and then you see this guy going, and and Ozzy, you get knocked. You go sliding, and you plop into the water. So you are now in the water. We're going to deal with that in a minute. Good times. Ari, what did you roll? You're muted,
Ari
sir.
is muted.
Sorry, I wrote a 7.
Fantastic. So how do you narrowly avoid falling off the ship?
What happens is that I start to slide. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, I look at the people around me. I'm like, whee! And then we all go along together. But as it took a little bit more, I look around and I see like a rope on the side, and I grab it and I start like running back and forth using the rope to like dodge equipment and items. And I sort of like pull myself up for the rest of it.
Okay. And when the ship hits the ground, you are hovering slightly above it. Cool. Okay. And then so right now this is what the scene looks like. There is currently a rope line from the Dagron's Maw to the Wraith. There has been a cannon fired at the Aurora, which has taken damage from the ship that looks like the Maelstrom. Currently there is a Leviathan hovering over the Maelstrom, about to eat it. So, and Ozzy has fallen into the water, overboard. So that is where we are at. I will say that Brother Blackheart has managed to hang on. Koa has also jumped into the ocean, and is, for all intents and purposes, not present on the ship. Half of the mooks are also in the water with Ozzy, so it's a very chaotic scene of people screaming and things sort of happening. I think at this point, Sophie is trying to get the ship clear of the Dagron's Maw because giant Leviathan is not great. The Aurora, from the size of the Leviathan, is actually, because they were parallel to the Dagron's Maw, was within range of like this big, huge movement of water that happened when it rose from the deep to attack the Dagron's Maw. And so it has actually been pushed forward and outward, closer to the Maelstrom ship. And you can see Sophie trying to, like, the ship is moving, like both Sophie and the Aurora are doing their best to try not to get boarded and to not get hit by cannon fire, because you can still hear cannons going off in the distance. So that is what the scene looks like currently.
Wild.
It's gonna be great. So
Epic.
Yep. So we actually have, I'm going to count that as the enemy's turn, trying to stay on the ship. What would you like to do here? We're going to start with Ari.
Until I get a message from Nidler, I can't abandon everyone on top. I need to take care of them. But I also need to take care of the ship that's shooting at us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the other side, like the back part of the ship, and I can erect a large barrier, and I'm going to erect one like up there so it blocks the shots for the Aurora.
Okay, so you're going to erect a barrier. So let's go ahead and roll for that.
No problem. Give me 1 second. I got to quickly read how this works because it's like There's like a big force field barrier. How big can it be? Is it gonna be big enough for the ship? Oh, I don't actually know. It's not gonna be big enough for the ship, so I have to do something else completely different. I'm gonna try and increase the wind around the Aurora to like blow away cannon fire. That's what I'm gonna do instead.
Okay. So let's roll about that. The level of difficulty to beat this shit is going to be a 6. So you're going to want to. We're starting at an 18.
Great. All right. Okay.
Legendary, baby. Let's go.
Well, I've ecomancied. I pushed it down to a 17. All right.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
I have wind magic, which will get me down to a 12.
Yep. Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna spend 3 on an effort to get using my edge. So I spend nothing to put it down by another
9.
one. So that's
that's a 9.
That's a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I can spend 3 more. You know what? This is the 2 episodes to go. Let's spend some points.
Okay.
Drop me down by another one. Ugh, I don't like my score.
Okay, so it's gonna be a 6 or better. Let's go.
6 or better is like my cup of tea. I love that.
Yes.
Big fan of 6 or better.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I can roll the dice.
That's the key.
That will be a 60.
16?
16.
Okay, perfect. I didn't hear you properly the first time. Okay,
My bad.
cool. So on a 16, you were able to successfully blow the cannon fire away. And actually, I will also say that you also managed to push the Aurora away from the ship that looks like the Maelstrom. The ship doesn't seem overly concerned with Aurora. It's more like it was dealing with a pest. So when it sees it, it perceives that as a retreat. And you tell because the Maelstrom ship moves on and continues towards it doesn't draw close into the Dagron's Maw. It would be stupid because of the giant Leviathan that's about to eat it. But it you can see it kind of doing an arc so that they can sort of see what's going on. And now I would like you to roll for Niddler. So
right,
this so for Niddler to find your siblings.
All right, Niddler. What's difficulty?
The difficulty on this is a 15 again. And Sayer is still after Niddler. So I'm actually would have to up the difficulty to an 18 because he's trying to avoid Sayer.
But he is wearing an invisibility cloak.
You told him to wear it. He hasn't activated it, so it's time for power word invisible. Power word on, rather. So, do you tell him to do that?
I'm like, activate a secret weapon.
And then there's like, oh yeah, and like slaps his chest and poofs out. And Ansayer, you see Ansayer circling, trying to find Niddler. So that'll bring it back down to a 15.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
That's still too low. And can I spend it on my speed and moving people away to give him a place to go down?
Sure. Because he's going to come back to the door because he didn't get a chance to examine the door because Ansayer kind of knocked him out of the air almost.
So I'll make it a 12. Sometimes you gotta just roll a 12, Lloyd. Just roll a 12.
Just roll a 12. It's so easy. Why can't you do the thing?
Or a
You do the
17.
thing.
I'll
You
take
do
a
the
17.
thing.
I'll
Okay,
take a
17. Love that. So on a 17, you are able to distract people long enough, and the invisibility cape has helped Niddler get to this trapdoor. He begins to work on the lock, and he pecks at it hard enough that it enough to break it. And you see the door you can't see Niddler, but you do see the door pop open. And soon enough, you see the bound figures of Jenna and Kanan being taken out of there. However, this does not escape the notice of Ansayer, who was going to fly down to try and intercept Niddler helping your siblings and trying to get them to the Aurora. Because he can't carry both of them. It's too much weight for him. He can only carry one at a time. So we're going to come back and resolve that. To try to get your siblings to at least to either the Aurora or, well, you also now have the Wraith as well, but you don't know that yet, I don't think, because I don't know if Ari's aware of the other ship yet.
I'm a little busy.
Oh, yeah, just tiny bit, tiny. All right, so Zaire is actually on the Wraith, so we'll see what you do there. So you're next, Zaire. What do you do?
So what can I see from where I am on the Wraith?
You see the giant figure. Well, first of all, the Dagron's Maw, the giant Leviathan, who's going to attack in a minute. We're in other people's turns now. The view of the Aurora is blocked off, but you can see cannon fire going off, and you can see the kind of the outline in the distance, just beyond the Maelstrom just beyond the Dagron's Maw of the ship that looks like the Maelstrom.
Okay. So can I see? So I can't see Ansair right now.
You can see Ansair vaguely kind of circling, like around the Dagron's Maw. Something has Ansair's attention there.
Okay. And then can I see Ozzy?
Ozzy,
in the water?
How hard are you flailing in the water?
Am I any good at swimming?
You tell me.
I don't have a swimming skill. I just have a sailing skill. But I have some decent speed.
Okay.
But I'm also pretty small, so I probably don't make particularly loud splashes.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe roll for it to perceive.
I will. I'm gonna say you have to roll for it
To perceive?
to see if you can spy Ozzy.
I'm hindered in. I have an inability in perception, so.
Oh my god.
Fine. I'll drown.
Makes it that much
No,
harder. So what should have been a 12 is now a 15. That's fine. You're fine. You're doing great.
This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Honestly, I don't have anything that would really help me perceive you either.
Oh no!
Oh wait, no. You know what? I can use communicate to see if any of the creatures that the horn called up
Okay.
can see you.
Cool. That's fine. I'll let that ease to a 12. Just have to hit a 12. Just hit a 12, man. It's fine.
I'm right here.
It's a 15.
Hey, look at that. All right. So you try to. What does this look like? How do you try to figure out where Ozzy is?
I like cast around. I'm running to different points on the ship to try to like poke my head over and like look around for any splashes or anything. But we're in a full-on naval battle, so there's splashes everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I even? This is useless. Son of a Kreld eater. Why am I doing this to myself? And then realize like there are all these fish around. There are all so many fish.
Right.
So I reach out and you see kind of this like that ecomancy like power ripple across the top of the water.
Mm-hmm. And
as I just asked the question, like
you hear what sounds like 1,000 responses as a school of flying fish answers you all at once. Like, oh, the small lady with the weird face, the small lady who looks like us, the small lady with the big eyes. Like very, very Kronk. This is the poison meant specifically for Cusco, that whole situation. That's what you hear. As they tell you where Ozzy is on the just on the other side of the Dagron's Maw, somewhere between the Dagron's Maw and the ship that looks like the Maelstrom.
Oh, okay. So that's not I'm
and
not going to be able to get to her.
Yeah, they're chittering about how something is coming towards her, but they're not sure what.
Okay. So I'm going to try to like ping Cassandra back.
Okay. And Cassandra, you feel her answer. She says, "Are you okay?"
Tell Ari where Ozzy is.
Understood. And Ari, you feel Cassandra's presence as she gives you Ozzy's location from Zir. Ari, from your vantage point, you can see the ship that looks like the Maelstrom. The reason that they turned was to get closer to Ozzy.
Oh, no, you don't.
So that's Zir's turn. Ozzy, you're currently in the water. The big wide world of the water.
Oh no. This is bad. Oh, my little gadgets. Brain safety.
At least all the flying fish love you because you look like them.
Yes.
Great, but that's not helping me swim anywhere. Actually, I should.
You can see the shadow of two ships, the Dagron's Maw on one side of you and the shadow of the ship that looks like the Maelstrom. I will say, one of the things you notice as you look up is that it is not called the Maelstrom. The words pandemonium are written across the side of the ship.
She goes, phew, well, at least it's not the Maelstrom. I think she's just going to, I think the most sensible thing to do. Oh, wait, what's it? No.
Okay.
I think she would at least attempt to swim back to the hull of the shoe, which Dagron's Maw, is that the one we were on?
Yeah, that's the one you were on.
And then try to use the adhesion clamps to like at least secure herself to that and try to climb back up. So.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll about that. You're going to swim against this current because the waters are churning from the Leviathan. So we're starting at a 15. That's your target number.
Great.
It's fine. You're fine.
Does my, let's see. No, that doesn't do anything. Like, do I have anything that can help? Let's see. Not really. Wait, well, I have Prodigy Power Shift, which gives a lower tier ability to get to higher tier ability, but I don't have an ability in swimming, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think I can. Let's just see if luck is
Just roll a 15. Just roll a 15.
It's okay, fine. Easily. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Well, it has the 5 in it. It's just missing the 1.
Oh dear! So
I got half a 15. There you go.
Actually, that works. That works great for me. It's gonna suck for you, but like,
no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You start swimming. You're doing your best to like swim towards the Dagron's Maw. I don't know like what kind of swimming you're doing. Like maybe it's a doggy paddle.
Yeah, except it's like doing this. So she's doing.
You hear a cry as you are suddenly pulled from the water by Anne Sayer and brought to the deck of the Pandemonium.
Thunk, wet.
Thunk. And as you stand there wet and at least not drowning anymore or potentially drowning
I'll take
anymore.
what I can get.
A familiar voice says, "So nice to see you again, Ozzy." As you look up, you see your dear old friend, Mantis, staring at you.
Yeah. Do you want that to be a cliffhanger, or shall we?
I'm happy to leave that as a cliffhanger. We can come back to you.
Okay,
Okay. Unless you want to.
No, I think that's a perfect like cutaway moment.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna cut away from you and over to you, Komu. You've held on. Brother Blackheart has also clearly this situation has broken Blackheart's hold on you because he kind of has to also not die. But he so you are up. Blackheart is up. What would you like to do?
Face me as yourself or not at all, you coward.
Blackheart tilts his head to the side, looks at you, and says, "I have a ship to manage," and turns away from you. He is not interested in this fight anymore.
Then you concede as captain. I'm not letting him go easily.
Wow. He turns back to you and he says, "Not a concession. A pause. Due to circumstances beyond my control." And he motions to the giant Leviathan that is behind the ship and is getting ready to dive down on it. And as he does that, you see the Leviathan attack the Dagron's Maw while you are still on it. And basically takes this giant ship and cracks it in half. You are going to want to roll a defense roll here.
Okay.
to try and survive. I would love to have you attack Blackheart, but that thing's been sitting there waiting. Like, are you done? I'm
No,
hungry.
that has to.
I would
That
like
has
to
to.
eat.
Mhm.
Like nom 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 nom.
No, I totally, I wanted this break.
Okay,
I
just wanted
want Komu to keep wanting to fight, but I want circumstances to prevent it. So I totally
fabulous. As long as that's playing
Yes.
with what you would like. Because if
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
gonna, I didn't want it to be a moment that was taken from you. So
What is my target?
your target to survive this, because you are not you're not like right at the point of impact. You are kind of close though. I'm gonna say that this is gonna fall in the 15 range. We're gonna say actually no, 18. We're gonna make it an 18. We'll make it a little tougher for you.
I have balance and careful movement.
Mm-hmm.
And
so that's gonna make it a 15.
Physical performing arts.
That is going to make it a 12.
Let's go with that. That is a 1 on my dice.
Oh, Komu! Not only do I get a GM intrusion, which you get XP for, but you're at least getting XP out of this while I mess you up.
Yeah.
But
this is the only way Komu will not continue this fight, by the way.
Fantastic. So basically, the Leviathan hits the ship. The ship cracks in half and folds into a V shape as this happens. Brother Blackheart is able to grab onto something and hang on as his beloved ship is destroyed. You, however, are not. You feel yourself sort of falling in slow motion into the vast oceans of Myr.
Yeah.
And as you hit the water and you sort of go underneath with bubbles of oxygen floating above you, you hear it. Koa's voice, but also not Koa's voice, saying, I knew you'd be back. But as she begins to reach for you and you can see the dark water trying to surround you, you see it suddenly pushed away as the shadow of the aurora sort of swings by. And you find yourself pulled up by, I'm gonna use her because she's conscious, Sophie, who has sort of like put Cassandra at the wheel holding the ship to try to keep it in its direction, but has like tied a rope around her waist, tied the other end to the side of the ship, and like sort of done a side thing to grab you, like hopped off the side to grab you up and out of the water, and uses her leverage to swing you up over the edge of the aurora. So you are now on the aurora. You are alive.
Okay.
Sophie swings back up and says, just gives that sigh of like, God, I have to do everything. Okay. That's Komu's turn. The Leviathan has destroyed the Dagron's Maw. Combat is over, but you still need to escape the situation of the giant Leviathan eating the giant ship. Yay! So, but yes.
So the maw is gone, like just kaput, huh? Damn, that is crazy.
Yeah. So the Dagron's Maw, you watch as pieces of it float away. There are people who are swimming for their lives. They're trying to get somewhere. The Aurora has a hole in its hull. You can see it. It's fortunately high enough that it's not taking on too much water, but it will need repair. Ozzy is currently on the Pandemonium, and you also see the silhouette of the Wraith. Ari, you're the only one left on the Dagron's Maw from this crew, aside from Jenna and Kadan. And I will say this, because Anne Sayer was distracted by Ozzy, Jenna and Kadan, at least one of them is still on the deck. Nidler has managed to grab Kadan and is flying back to the Aurora with him. The only person, so now it's just you and Jenna.
So it's one of those moments where I run up to the edge of the falling apart ship and I reach out my hand. I'm like, do you trust me?
She's tied up, buddy.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm like, oh, you can't even stop me. I'm like, ooh, time to go.
Yeah, like basically, like she probably would have given you some guff if she wasn't bound. But you can see her scream, like you can see her face, like she's just like, I can't believe this, as you
believe it, baby, let's go.
So you jump. Are you using anything to try to get straight to the Aurora? Or are you just jumping in the water and swimming for it? And
I was gonna jump in the water and swim for it because like there's so much going on right now. I gotta get to the Aurora and then I gotta go and get my other crewmate back. So we gotta get to the Aurora first.
Okay. So you get picked up the same way that Komu did, as the Aurora kind of veers to the side, and Sophie comes up and scoops you up, and she's like, "Oh, you're heavy," and then she sees Jenna, and she's like, "Oh, that's why," and like her face when she sees Jenna, it's just like, "Oh, great," and she eats you both over the edge, and then pops on over herself. Combat is over. You are all safe. Currently, Zaire is on the Wraith, which pulls up beside the Aurora. In addition to Zaire, you see Zuli. You see a pirate named Jote at the helm. And last but not least, yelling and cursing like the old sailor he is, he says, "Noijetat! Are you stupid, woman?" is Ayaz.
I'm going to jump off of the ship.
Yelling at Ari. Are you jumping off
No.
are you jumping off of the Aurora?
No, I'm joking.
I was like, what? He's not even on the ship. He's on the Wraith. Chill out.
I do not want to deal with my brother right now.
Well, he's here. Listen, Ari doesn't want to deal with Jenna right now. We're also here. But yeah, so that is where we are going to end today's session of Pirates of Dark Water. What is going to happen to Ozzy on the Pandemonium?
The Pandemonium's what's going to happen on the Pandemonium.
Yeah, new friends, new allies, and old enemies arise. Join us next time for High Adventure with the new Pirates of Dark Water. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. This has been a wild ride and a combat that I've been sweating through, but we did it. So I'd like to thank our chat mods for their hard work. And as always, thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. One more time, I cannot tell the story by myself. This fabulous table is the table that I have the privilege of playing this game with, and when I tell you they understood the assignment, they have done so and then some. So let's bring it back to them so they can tell you a little more about themselves and where to find them. Starting with our favorite Princess of Octopon, Ari.
I would just like to say hi, I'm Lloyd. I've been playing Ari. I've had a great time. I'm looking forward to next week. We're near the end. It's going to be done soon, and I'm going to miss you all when it does.
Yay! I know, we've only got a few episodes left. Sweating. And next, our other fabulous person in red with special guest Dova in their arms. Pooja, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Hi, I'm Pooja. I don't use pronouns. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can tune into Happy Jacks tomorrow and every Sunday on the Astral Circus as I play everyone's favorite Thembo as they para. And this is Salvador.
Oh,
he
Salvador
says nap time.
Nap time is the best time, actually. But yes. And next, our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Courtney. Tell people who you are and where we can find you.
Hi, I'm Courtney. You can find me on TikTok at Courtney Lee Craft, where I play the hurdy-gurdy. You can also now find me in the opening credits of Critical Role Campaign 4.
Yay! So excited for you.
Yeah, next year you'll be able to hear me in a video game that I can't tell you about because NDA. It'll be long after the show's over, unfortunately. But, follow me on TikTok, and then you'll see more about that, and you can find out what it is.
I can say I know a famous person. I feel very special now.
I'm not famous. I used to be a little into famous, but, that was, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I can say I know a cool person. Yay!
I am a cool person. Thank you.
Yay! Okay, and last but not least, Komu. Joe, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where we can find you?
Hey everybody, if you'd like to find me, I can be found hiding from my adopted brother Ayaz. I'm okay. He's okay. I'm sure we'll work it out when the next week comes. Also, I won't be here next week or any other week after. Is Ayaz is I'm okay. I'm fine. You
There's
can
no
find
trauma
me at
there.
Unspun Tales online. I've been Joe. I've been playing Komu. I hope you've been enjoying it because I have.
Yay! And me. That's me. I forgot about me. My name is Vixie Bell, and I've been your friendly neighborhood GM here on this game of Pirates of Dark Water that we play every Saturday according to the script. Yes, join us Saturdays at 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST for our next session. And if you want to catch up on our past episodes, I highly recommend you do, as we are coming up on the ending of this campaign, I'm sad to say. But we're finally finishing the show. I don't care if Sega already finished it. We're finishing it also. But if you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water. And if you want to find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks network, visit happyjacks.org. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.
Bye.